I don't want you talking to me. Don't want you talking to me. I don't want you talking to me. I don't want you talking to me. No, no, I don't want you talking to me. I don't want you talking to me. No, no, I don't want you talking to me. I don't want you talking to me. Mother. Want you. I'm going to come out with a song. I'm going to start making beats again for all these freaks and geeks. Yeah, there go Michael. You know what I mean? For all these weirdos online, especially Twitter, that they just randomly pop up talking in ways that they don't talk in real life, telling me things that I didn't ask them, information and opinions, they volunteer them. I don't care what you think about boxing. What is it that y'all motherfuckers don't understand? It was some weird dude bothering Liza, the very gorgeous Liza. Shout out to Liza. It was some weird dude yesterday bothering Liza. I have no idea why. I can only deduce based on their own page and the lack of engagement that they have on their own page. The reason you bothering Liza is because don't nobody want to be bothered with you. Because, I mean, you should have something better to do. You know what I mean? And, you know, the dude was bothering Liza. I think I said something about a song, somebody that I used to know, right? I said I really liked that song. That was a good song when it came out. That shit still hits. And the dude quote tweeted me and said some shit. And I'm like, bro, how old are you, bro? What you do? Like, you jump online, you log into your little Twitter that ain't nobody following, looking for people to argue with, and you think like you don't see how that look, what that communicates, that first thing you do is jump online to engage with people that is not engaging with you because don't nobody want to engage with you, bro. Ain't nobody like why even have a Twitter? Don't nobody want to talk to you? Don't nobody care what you think about nothing. Music, politics, sports. You don't need social media, bro. You need a friend. Social media is not for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chris. Chris Stupid. You know what I mean? And it's been a lot of that lately. Like, I've been getting these weird accounts. Like, I got another one. His name is Jose Chads. Dude ain't got no followers, right? So he don't got nobody to talk to. He say, oh, UFC is going to overshadow boxing this weekend. 3 great fights on this Saturday. Bro, I don't watch UFC. Why are you telling me? I don't watch that shit. I don't even know who felt like I don't watch that shit. You mad that I don't watch that shit? Is that why you telling me? Like, I don't watch that shit. What it do, Emma? What it do, Don Juan, homie? Jay in the building. Alexis of the Boxing Bodega. Y lo que es que estas son, yo sé quién son esta gente. Estas son gente que no sirven. That they gotta act stupid online because in the real world, they get ignored. So they jump online and they start bugging out. Like, look, Karma, and I love Karma. Shout out to Carme. Carme don't bother nobody. She be in her own lane doing her own thing, don't bother nobody. You know what I mean? And Chief Wiggum, she had a run-in with Chief Wiggum. I ain't even going to say no names because I ain't trying to get these bums no airtime. But she ran into Chief Wiggum, and Chief Wiggum was harassing her. And I'm like, yo, what's wrong with these people? And I forget that, you know, mental illness is a real thing. A lot of these people, they are mentally ill, though. When you going to do a Q&A with Marlene Esparza, look, I'm going to be real. I would be happy to do a Q&A with Marlene Esparza. I have nothing against Marlene Esparza. I don't. You know, I think she's a good fighter and all those different things. But I will say that I'm a big fan of Sinicia, and I know they got beef. And I'm a big fan of Sulem, and I know they got beef. So I just wonder, would she be willing to, you know, give me the time of day to do a Q&A with Marlene? Because I know that I've gotten the privilege to talk to, Sulem and Sinicia, and they mad cool. Like, I got big love for them. And I don't got nothing against Marlene. You know, I really don't. Like, she's a good fighter. But I just wonder if she would be willing to give me the time of day. If she is, then, yeah, I'll be happy to do a Q&A with Marlene. to talk about what she want to do. I know that she's one of 3 champions at her weight. She's got the BA and the BC. Arely Musinho, she's got the IBF. Gabriela Alanis, who I like Gabriela Alanis of Argentina. She's got the WBO. She's a hard puncher, very fun fighter to watch. You may have seen her in a couple of intros. Leo, que lo que? You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm on my Teofimo shit today, bro. I'm on my Teofimo. And yeah, yo, like if I've never reached out to Marlon because of that though, because I'm type nervous. Like I don't want to get cursed out. I tend to really only do Q&As with fighters that I'm obviously a fan of so that it's more genuine and organic. Not saying that I dislike Marlon. I actually like Marlon. She's a good fighter. But I am nervous about that. They're like, if I reach out, am I going to get cursed out? Because I am a big fan of Senicia Estrada. And I did pick Senicia to win that fight. You know what I mean? So I don't want to get cursed out. That's the main thing. I think Nina and Shannon is on the way, bro. I do think that's on the way. Que lo que? You already know, bro. And yeah, yo, I just noticed all week there's been this influx of these just weird people that they want to argue with you and all of that. And I'm like, bro, like, I don't want to, like, I don't care about, I don't care who you think wins Crawford and Spence or Wilder. And I don't care, bro. You need to tell your followers that shit. And if you ain't got no followers, that still don't mean you could talk to me. I don't want you talking to me, man. Is there any truth to 154? Yeah, I mean, he said his name, bro, but that shit is not. I did a video about it. Like, literally, the last video I just did is about that. But he just said his name. It's not like something going to happen, you feel me? Like, it's just more of the same stuff that, yeah, I would fight Canelo. Yeah, I know. And I would lick honey off of Rahana's ass crack. We would do a lot of things if we had the chance, yo. I would lick hot honey off that woman's ass crack. I don't give a shit, but it's not about nothing. And I just noticed, man, that it's like, yo, all week it's just been these weirdos. Like, it must be a full moon or something, because all the weirdos and strange people, they trying mad hard to have arguments and shit. I'm like, bruh, I be cooling in my lane. I'm on social media mostly for news and laughs. I don't care what your opinion on boxing is. I don't care how you score a fight. I don't care about your forecast. And that's the thing about this online environment that's different than reality. See, online, you know this much about me. I'm a fan of boxing, and so are you. So that gives us an arena to converse and speak to each other, right? That's the common ground that we all have. Some of y'all might be soldiers in a war. Some of y'all might be firefighters. Some of y'all might be police. Some of y'all might be criminals. Some of y'all might be scholars. Some of y'all might be transformers. Some of y'all might be Decepticons. The one thing we have in common in this environment is that we're all fans of the sport of boxing. So that gives us an arena to converse. And I understand that. But I also understand how it creates an unnatural environment, because I'm not actually very talkative. A lot of people that know me for real, I'm only talkative with people that I know. 9 times out of 10, I actually don't like people talking to me and just trying to converse and shit. Like, I'm antisocial as fuck. But because we know this about each other, that we're all fans of the sport of boxing, we have a common ground to converse. And I believe that's what's unnatural about the online environment. You end up crossing paths with people that you would otherwise not speak to, and they tend to speak in such a way that they would not speak in real life. They don't act like that in real life. They don't be doing none of that silly ass shit. Like, you know what I mean? That would probably burn your tongue. Man, I'll lick hot honey off that woman's ass crack. What card are you going to watch this weekend, Jules? Or do you have 3 TV screens? Seriously, though, people are bothering you just for clout. It's dumb. Yeah, but I don't like to say that, because that would be like me implying that I have clout when I'm just a boxing fan with a YouTube channel. That's how I look at it. I don't, like, what clout? Like, clout of what? Like, I don't even know. Like, I I don't understand that concept. Like, you gonna argue with me to do what and to accomplish what? To prove what? It ain't gonna put no money in your pocket. If anything, it's gonna put money in my pocket, but not theirs. So to me, it's just a waste of time. And like I said, all week I've been seeing that. The homie Karma had a run-in with Chief Wiggum. Y'all know who Chief Wiggum is. Liza had a run-in with some creepy dude from New Zealand. Like, bro, what is your problem? Why you arguing about this woman makeup? Why you going out your way to call her names and all this extra shit? You literally jumped on her shit to argue with her. Is it because you only have 29 followers and no engagement? Because, see, I'm not trying to be childish or nothing, but it's a common denominator with these individuals that if you survey their own social media, they have no engagement. Nobody talks to them. Nobody wants to. Nobody follows them. Nobody wants to. So what they do is they latch on to other people to try to get the engagement from them. You know, they try to get the hug that their father never gave them, or the love that nobody gives them. They try to get that some other way. A lot of y'all need therapists, real rap, and I don't really give a fuck about a lot of y'all problems, to be real with you, whether you mentally diseased or not. I don't really care about that shit. A lot of y'all motherfuckers don't need to be online, truth be told. A lot of y'all motherfuckers is real creepy. Juancho del Rancho, I like that shit. That shit rhymed. Juancho del Rancho, coño. I seen what Eddie said, yo. And what Eddie said, like I said it 2 days ago. I've been said it. I said it yesterday, and I said it the day before that, that ain't no way, bro. If this dude tested hot, how could Ben Shalom not have known about it? That's crazy. That was your show. And that show was over a year ago. You telling people you ain't know about it because of damage control. That's what I see there. Like, you acting like you ain't know, but you probably did know. It's just that it's hard to hold kind of Ben and hold Eddie Hearn feet to the fire over banned substances when you got that same kind of shit going on. And Frank had that same kind of shit going on. So you got the three most prominent promoters in UK boxing. You got Hall of Fame promoter Frank Warren and Zolani Tete's situation. You got Eddie Hearn with kind of Ben's situation, and you have Ben Shalom with Amir Khan's situation. And it's hard to act a certain way with one of them when, all right, all three of these guys got a guy that tested positive for a banned substance. So why do you have all this focus on just one of them? And the one you focusing on, remember, you focusing on a fight that got canceled. You focusing on a fight that didn't happen. These two shits did happen, but you focusing on that guy. It's hard to continue to exhibit that bias if you realize, yo, Amir Khan tested hot, Zolani Tete tested hot, but let's look at Eddie crazy because it's not going on with other promoters, right? Feel me? What it do, George? What it do, Alfred? What it do, Wayne? You could tell he knew because there was never a Khan and Brooke rematch. Thank you, Emma. And I'm gonna upload a video about that. I don't want to say too much about it. I want to upload a video about that because I talk about that. I touch on that in my award-winning video that I'm gonna upload after this. That's why I decided to go live early, because what I want to do is I want to do the live. Then after I'm done with the live, hopefully early, like say 9, maybe 10, I could upload the next episode of the relay and go in there and clap them cheeks. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bust a nut, bust a nut, bust a nut. You know what I mean? And it be like that. I've been ninja watching for a minute. Give me the video. Give the video a like. It helps with the visibility. I appreciate you. How are 150 watching this damn respect, though? Oh, I mean, look, man, I'm a cool guy, man. I've been a cool guy my whole life. I'm gonna be real. Let me be honest with y'all. I'm fun, bro. That's what people know about me. I'm fun. I'm smart, and I'm gonna leave it there because y'all don't need to know more. That's all right. I don't care about the likes. I care about the beer money, to be real with you. I don't care about the likes. I'm going All I got to do is leave it on, and it's going to go to 2, then it's going to go to 3, and if I leave it long enough, it'll go to 4. I ain't worried about likes, man. Likes is for the birds. I'm worried about views because that's where the dough is. It's in the views. It's in the beer money. Hey, beer money! There it is. I believe it's a group effort to take down Eddie Hearn. It's kind of funny that Simon Jordan claimed there's no conspiracy against you, but it looks and acts like a... Exactly, Will. Why else say that? It's a conspiracy against that guy. I've been telling y'all that yo, for real, outside looking in, using my skills that I'm trained in, I see a conspiracy, bro. That's what I see. They trying to take that man down at all costs because they can't stop his grind. Great Cloud couldn't stop his shine. Hey, hating on me, I don't mind. When you in the light, if they ain't hating on you, means you ain't doing it right. But for real, yo. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm a fun guy, man. Everybody know that about me. Fuck this internet shit. Everybody on the outside know that about me. I'm a fun guy. Very helpful. Get your shirt off my back. And that's why it's a good energy that surrounds me. It's a good energy that wants to help you and be your friend until you start acting stupid. Then you could get the fuck from around me and go live your life, you know, because I ain't here for the bullshit. I damn sure ain't, you know. Motherfuckers is weirdos and shit. That's a lot of them guys look like the New Zealand guy. Do you think if that dude has some ass or some cheeks to clap, do you think he would be bothering Liza about her makeup? Fronting like she don't look good. Like, bro, please. You online, you got 29 followers. You don't got nothing going on, my guy. Because you not behaving like somebody that got something going on. You a fucking weirdo, a social reject, and you looking for the engagement online. Not only that you can't get on your own with your own shit, but you looking for the engagement online that you don't get in real life. Because if you got shit going on, why the fuck would you be doing that? What, you ain't getting money doing that dumb shit. You ain't getting money arguing with me. So what are you doing? You know what I mean? Motherfuckers is weirdos, man. Motherfuckers is weirdos. And I've noticed all week that it's been an influx of that. Like, it must be a full moon because everybody just having their own run-ins with these freaks and geeks. Like, yo, man, stay in y'all lane, man. Tell your 29 followers that bullshit. Stop talking to me, bro. Fucking care what you think about sports. Thank you, George, because you know that's how I feel about that shit. If I'm going to be real and I look at it, I'm like, listen, man, it's likelier than not that everybody on some shit. But like I said, I don't even want to get too into it because I talk about that in a video that I'm going to upload later on. You know? Some people would kill to be alone. Yeah, yo. I think it's just they come online and they look for the engagement that they don't get in the real world. That's what I think. That's what it looks like. Because the first thing they do is they jump online and they start acting rude and bugging out. It's like, yo, what is wrong with you, fam? Here's your gracias for the cerveza money, the beer money. Sponsor a Corona today for your boy Jules. You know, I'm just here for the beer money, the boxing, and the laughs. Good vibes. All right. I want all of y'all this weekend. Enjoy some boxing. Rub a bitch ass. Touch it. Lick it. Clap them cheeks. Have some fun. Live your life. You know, I'm all about the good vibes, man. I ain't with these weirdos that wake up miserable and they use, social media as a channel or an avenue to vent their problems. The world don't care about your problems. Go work on your problems and get the fuck off Twitter. How about that shit? Get the fuck off Twitter, bro. What do you even have an account for? Motherfuckers don't want to talk to you. Motherfuckers don't want to hear what you see, what you tweeting. You ain't realized that? That's why you ain't got no engagement. Because don't nobody give a fuck about what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker. Motherfuckers make a whole email, a whole social media, so that nobody will follow that shit. Shout out to the homie Liza. Shout out to the homie Carme. They got trolls of their own bothering them. I don't understand that shit. Usyk, Wilder, and Tawks, according to Ade, way better than the Dubois fight. We'll see, bro. We shall see. You know, because the thing is, they would have to pay Dubois to step aside, right? They would have to get him to stand down and get him out of the way. Do I think it's a better fight than the Dubois fight? We'll talk about that tonight when I unload the shit to the panel. To the Corona Fund, hermano, along with the steak. I appreciate your country. Working so I can't jump on. We'll try when I get home if you're still on. Yeah, we gonna be here a little while, bro. We gonna be here a while. So if you when you get out, holla at your boy. There go my homie Sophia in California. You know what I'm saying? That's my homie. I don't live in LA, but I always wanted to go there because I don't know, man. There's something about the West, man. California girls, they're unforgettable. Something bikinis on top. I forgot the lyrics. Sun-kissed skin so hot, they'll melt your popsicle. Ooh, oh, oh. See, like East Coast joints got wild attitudes, man. Like, I could give you examples, but I ain't even gonna do that. Shout out to my man DHP Jr. Beefs on me. Ow! I want to see you drunk. You need to fall down the stairwell. I'm gonna try, bro, on your dime. I am gonna get drunk. Believe you me. That's going to the beer fund. And I'll host you if you could. Yeah, I heard San Diego's a beautiful city. I actually heard that many times. But yo, San Diego is where old boy got poked up. I know y'all heard the dude that made Cash App got poked up. I might have to bring the hammer out there. Like, nah, y'all not gonna poke me up out here, bro. Y'all noodles would be in the pavement before that happened. Que lo que, manín? Dinero para la cerveza. Muchas gracias, manín. Tszyu al jamón. Al jamón. Alejandro. Jamón. And yeah, yo. I heard that dude. Oh, that was San Francisco, bro. Da pena eso. No es verdad. Da pena que mataron a ese tipo, man. Da pena que, pero también eso es como un reality check. Eso enseña que sea rico, sea pobre. It affects us all. At crime, it affects us all. Que tú puedes ser rico, puedes ser pobre, pero, oh, bro, yes, I heard that, bro. That Tszyu, no. That's not the rumor, bro. I don't even know. Matter of fact, we'll discuss it tonight, bro. What's a better fight? Tim versus Fundora, Tim versus Castaño? I personally like them both. Look, I'll say this about a Castaño fight. I like that fight stylistically. My issue with the fight, Castaño hasn't fought since the Charlo fight. That was over a year ago. So it's not the same fighting a dude that got ring rust, you feel me? As opposed to a dude that's coming off of W's and he feeling good and he's sharp and he active. So you get the best fight. You get the best version for the fighters. Castaño, I would like to see him fight Tim Tszyu, but he hasn't even had a rebound fight yet. And we'll talk about that, my guys. We'll talk about that. Shout out to my man Ricky Ricardo. Usyk stops Dubois, outclasses Wilder. Southern California is fuego. Yo, I really want to go there, man. Like I know what they saying that LA is in the crapper and Cali as a state is in the crapper, but I still want to go there, man, because I always had a dream to go there, bro, and just go roller skating on the boardwalk in the sun and the fun, you know? Before the West falls, I want to go to Cali, man. But I don't want to get shot either, man. Motherfuckers keep getting shot over there. PB&J got shot over there. Nipsey Hussle got shot over there. I ain't trying to get shot now. Like, shoot me now. I'm just trying to have some fun. Shit. And I'm from the East Coast, so I'm going to stand out like a sore thumb. I'm going to need protection, bro. I'm going to need to go over there. I'm going to get up with some of my homies, man. Some of my essay homies. And just and chill. Dude that made Cash App dies. Now we got Fed App. Yeah, yo, that's sad, bro. That's sad, man. But like I said, that's a reminder of our own mortality as individuals. You could be rich. You could be poor. But no matter what, you can get got. Sad, bro. I didn't hear all the specifics of what happened to him. I imagine that it was random Guy walking down the street. You know what? Could have been a hit. Could have been a hit. Nothing in this world happens by accident. Nothing. You know what I mean? Guy that rich, he just randomly gets poked up, just at random, with no purpose. The right wingers are the ones making those claims about Cali. I got folks that go down here and it's gravy. Just go, big dog. Hey, man, I would love to go over there, bro. It's beautiful. I always have wanted to go to California. You know why? When I was a child, Saved by the Bell was on the West Coast. Full House was on the West Coast. And a lot of the beautiful scenery, like San Francisco is supposed to be a beautiful city, as far as I know. It has rolling hills and shit like that. And I always wanted to go to Cali, man. Like, I always wanted to go to the West Coast, man, just in general, man. You know what I mean? But we gonna see, man. We gonna see. Gonna forever IQ come to LA. The weather is warm and the beer is cold. Man, you are selling that shit, bro. That shit made me wanna. The weather is warm and the beer is cold. And the booty cheeks is soft. Oh my God. I mean, California girls, they're unforgettable, unlike them bitches in the Bronx. California girls, they're unforgettable, unlike them bitches in the Bronx. Hey! Shout out to my man Q. Yo, man, let me post a link for y'all so we get down, talk these boxing talks. You know what I'm saying? Got a link for my man Q and a link for my man Unbiased in the build design. It's cool out here. Be cop yourself an Airbnb in Venice, just a jog away from. Yo, I heard so many things about Santa Monica. Those is the famous places to me, bro. Like, I always want, because all the nice places on TV, California, Beverly Hills, 90210. You know what I'm saying? Step by step. Hey, man, take that conversation in the room.
California, dreaming,
unforgettable, unlike them bitches. Hey, for real, yo. Like, I've met people from California, and they got a good vibe. Like, all the people from California that I met, they got a cool, relaxed vibe. Where
we chill, man. Jules, we chill. I mean,
for real,
have you ever been to Cali before, or no?
Nah, I always wanted to go because it's like, yo, Beverly Hills 90210. Think about it. Full House, Beverly Hills 90210. Family Matters. That was in San Francisco. Remember Family Matters? Laura and Myra and Urkel and Carl.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Yep. Beverly Hills Cop. I always wanted to go there, bro. So I gotta do
it's not like
they really shoot Beverly Hills Cop in Beverly Hills though, because you know sometimes they be shooting the movies in Canada and shit in different places. They don't even really be in the city.
Made me want to go there though, bro. I still want to go there. But
it's not like dirty ass rat infested New York.
But look, there seems to be a rumor. Shout out to my man Coach Malachi. He down there. I believe you in Texas, right, Coach?
No, I'm in Florida. I went to Texas. I just left LA.
Oh, you a brave man. I thought all this time I thought Coach was in Texas. You in Florida? It's wild in Florida, bro.
Yeah, I was living in Miami, 20 years, and now I just moved back to Tampa. I'm originally from Tampa. So
listen, for those that don't know, Merciless Ray Mercer from Florida, yo, Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's rough in Jacksonville.
I used to live there.
You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna get into this. Let me read the super chat, and I want to go around the board with this. Shout out to my man Get Hands, the recipe, California. Now let me ask you guys a question. There seems to be a rumor going around that Deontay Wilder may face Alexander Usyk, and they going to try to get Daniel to step aside. And I just want y'all to give me your thoughts. Do you guys believe that rumor has any truth to it?
I got a thought on this.
Go ahead.
All right, the way you know how the sanctioning bodies is with that little under the table money. So when you see somebody leapfrog somebody that ain't fought nobody, it gives a little credence. I'm not gonna say it's a guarantee and it's going down, but when you see something like that, just have your antennas up. It's possible.
That's a good point. No, I mean Deontay Wilder did move in the rankings, the WBA rankings, and he hasn't fought since the Hellenius fight. So why did he move? Right? You know what I mean? It makes sense. Q, what do you think about that? Do you think we on the eve of Wilder versus Usyk?
Potentially. I mean, it's an option, I think, because Wilder was flirting with the idea of fighting in the Middle East. We already know that Usyk wanted to fight in the Middle East against Fury, but that didn't happen. So maybe they said, "Hey, man, we'll offer you another fight here in our region of the world. It may not be for the same money for the Fury fight, but we'll offer you something better than what you can make anywhere else. Because he's certainly gonna make more money fighting, in the Middle East against Wilder compared to fighting against Daniel Dubois in the UK. He's gonna make way more money doing that."
That's a good point, Coach. Do you think when Wilder was in Dubai, do you think when he was over there in Saudi for the Jake Paul Tommy Fury fight, you think that's what he was over there for? Talking about a Usyk fight, you think he was over there for that?
I don't necessarily know if it was for the Usyk fight, but he did say that he was over there to try to, do some business. Shelly Finkel apparently was over there with him as well. So I don't know if it was for the Usyk fight or not, to be honest with you. I can't really look too much into it as relate to that,
All right, let me read the super chat. Here's some for the Michelob. Appreciate you, bro, for my Corona. Can Jared Anderson be the next guy? He reminds me of Bo a little bit. I will say I got a lot of faith in that kid. I like how he fights. I think he has an edge over many of these kluggy heavyweights because he's smaller than they are, faster than they are. But, it's a caveat that because you're smaller, you could probably take less punishment than they can. But if you work them with your speed and your athleticism, you could do a lot of damage. You're going to have a great fight this weekend against my countryman. I forgot his goddamn name, and I'm not going to apologize for that. I forgot
George Arias.
Arias, verdad. And he's a good fighter. I've seen him. He's a good fighter. So that's going to be a good fight. You're asking me about Cody Crowley. I do know of Cody Crowley. I think he's a good salt of the earth fighter. I don't see a pound for pound fighter in Cody Crowley. But if not for guys like Cody Crowley, boxing wouldn't have no backbone. Guys like Cody is the backbone of boxing. That no, they're not perfect, but they'll fight. And that's what boxing needs more than anything. It needs fighters, not rappers. It needs fighters, not superstars, not gypsy kings. More than anything, boxing needs fighters. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna go to Ricky Ricardo with the shit. Ricky, you think Wilder about to fight Usyk?
If it comes to the Saudi money, I think they'll put up money for that. Wilder has made a name for himself. I think Al Heyman and Finkel, I think they will gamble with that because that's just a lot of money on the table. When it comes to Dubois, though, I'm not sure. That would have to probably, in my opinion, most likely be in the UK. And even then, they'll get money, but they're not going to get that Saudi money. So I think both fights are good. I think the X factor with Usyk fighting Wilder, though, he's got that equalizer. He's got that one shot. I would pick Usyk to outclass him because they're going to be banking on that one punch. So I think it's possible. But we don't know until official announcements come out. So
that's true. And the thing is that I know the rumors out there, right? I know that the rumors out there because I saw the fucking rumor. But Usyk talking about Dubois, right? And Dubois talking about Usyk. So until further notice, that's what I'm going with. That that's the fight. That's the next fight. That's his mandatory. And they did order it. It has been ordered. So they got to do a deal. They either got to do a deal or get Daniel to step aside. And I don't think Frank Warren is gonna make that easy. Why would he? You costing me 2 fights. Well, that's how he gonna look at it. That I didn't get to do the Fury fight. I didn't get to do the Dubois fight, so he not gonna make it easy. JBN, do you think we on the eve of Wilder versus Usyk? Like JBN, Al Heyman got him. He talking. Julio, we on the eve of that fight? We about to see Wilder versus Usyk out here?
Maybe it's a good stay busy fight for Usyk, but
Wow.
But I
don't like Wilder. That's disrespectful, though.
That's disrespectful, bro.
Eddie Hearn, he's been teasing an all heavyweight card in the Middle East for a minute now. So I don't know. Who knows? Maybe that could be the his final vantage point to be able to make that happen.
I mean, that's the other thing, that if you're talking about a Wilder versus Usyk fight in the Middle East, who gonna promote that? TGB? Who gonna Al Heyman? Who gonna promote that? Because it ain't Eddie. And Eddie the only one that been doing fights out there. Mostly, he the only one that been doing fights out there. Ray, are we about to see this fight?
No, partially for the reason that you just said. I cannot imagine PBC being able to do a Middle Eastern card. And if we're even thinking about bringing this to America, I don't think they could afford Alexander Usyk's paycheck. So that's almost an end starter right there. But besides that, the thing about Frank, I don't think Frank's probably at the bare minimum. I don't think he's that pissed off at Usyk, because he probably in his heart, he knows that Tyson Fury fucked it up. Mm-hmm. He's probably thinking, all right, bro, I couldn't get a fight with, that. I might as well get some money with a fight between you and Daniel Dubois, who I'm going to pay, $2 and a Snickers bar to fight you. And then after that, I don't think, in terms of which fight is better, I mean, the Wilder fight is obviously better. I think Wilder has one really good punch, and Daniel Dubois has no punch that I even think he throws well. So there you go. One punch versus zero.
Y'all merciless tonight.
That's not fucked up. Like, bro, I'm tired of.
He said he don't got one punch. He said he don't got one punch that he feels he throws.
Okay,
well,
hold
bro.
on. Anybody think it's harsh? Name me a good punch Daniel Dubois throw.
He got a good right hand. He do got a good. It's not a wild right hand. It's not a wild, but he got like for the C and D and E level guys, he got an all right hand. It's all right. Michael, is we about to see Wilder versus Usyk? Ah, shit, Al Heyman got Michael too.
Nah, I'm here. I was doing the dishes. Nah, I don't think so, man. Usyk was just saying, like 2 days ago in the interview, it looks like it's going to be Daniel Dubois. Most likely it's going to be that guy. So it's a mandated fight. Also, I definitely don't trust Wilder to fight any good opponent. Like, I never have and I never will. I will say, though, I do think that we see an AJ fight with Wilder maybe later this year, just so he can cash out. You know what I mean?
I don't think we're ever going to see that fight, bro. Jay, is we about to see Wilder versus Usyk?
Not likely. I don't think so. I mean, because the WBA, because I'm biased, I agreed with him. I was thinking the same thing. The WBA moved Wilder in position, obviously, for a reason. So they'll likely have something planned for him. But the fact of the matter is, Daniel's got the regular title, so he's pretty much Usyk's mandatory, so he's going to have to deal with him at some point. Wilder doesn't. I mean, they moved him into position. But honestly, if you ask me personally, I'd rather get Usyk versus Wilder than Usyk versus Dubois. Because once Usyk beats Wilder and he wins, it's going to be really excuses. I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see all the excuses Wilder comes up with. Mm-hmm. I mean, I list, let me see. So far, I've been able to come up with 10. I could probably come up with 10 more. I mean, one is the Ukrainian curse. Mm-hmm. One is, Usyk cast some kind of, Ukrainian spell. Mm-hmm. Maybe he had Lomachenko, sabotage, spike his water, put him in his corner. Yeah, I got several others, but, it's going to be interesting to see the excuses he come up with when he loses.
Now we got a whole weekend of just shows up and down. Showtime got a card. ESPN got a card. DAZN got a card. I'm going to go to Q. Q, what card is you looking forward to the most this weekend? Damn, Al Heyman got Q,
Damn,
man.
Al, stop taking these dudes.
Oh, my God, man.
I'm here, bro. I was going to say, man, I think for me, it's probably going to be the top-ranked card just because for me, the matchups are not necessarily going to be as even as the DAZN card. It's going to be some bigger names and some people that I haven't seen in a little while and some new situations. Y'all already talked about Jared Anderson. I want to see how Shakur looks at 135 pounds. We know that, this is not necessarily a guy that really can push him, but I want to see if he can change his style a little bit because him being a pure boxer is all good, but I don't know that it's going to be as effective with the bigger guys at 135. So I want to see if he has a different game plan. So that's the one I'll be paying attention to. But to be real, man, I'm going to watch all of them if we're being honest.
Oh, yeah, I mean, no, if anything, I don't want to say mine. Let me go around the board. Coach, which is the card you like the most? Do you like the Top Rank card on ESPN, the DAZN card, the Matchroom DAZN card, or do you like the PBC Showtime card?
To be honest with you, man, I kind of like I like the ESPN card as well as the zone card. The ESPN card, of course, is really good. You know what I mean? I know the zone card has Bam on there, but the ESPN card is good because you have Keyshawn, you have my dog and rabbit fighting each other. Keyshawn, Shakur, and then you have Big Baby on there as well. So that's what I do. That's what I do like about the Top Rank cards. They're gonna put the young guns out there. You get what I'm saying? Probably overall that might be the better one. You know what I mean? I just got to go back and look at it again, Jules. But I might. I know.
No. I mean,
ESPN, but I'm gonna watch both of them.
Yeah, because I'm gonna watch both of them too. But I want to see which one you guys like more than the other. Unbiased. Which one you like more? You like the Top Rank show, or you like the DAZN show a little more?
All right, so this is how my Saturday night at work will be. I will have the Top Rank fights on my phone, but I will start off on my main computer screen. But when it goes to the main event, the Top Rank stays on the phone, and the zone goes on my bigger screen. So I like the Top Rank card better, but for the main fight, I'm probably going to be a little bit more eyeball-y on the zone card. And I might skip and jump in and glance at the PBC or catch it on the replay.
Yeah, I'm going to concur with that. I'm going to concur with that move right there.
Let me go to Ricky. Different question, Ricky. Sonny Edwards feels that he's being avoided by Bam Rodriguez. That's what he's saying. He's saying that I agreed to my shit, and now he's talking about going back up to Superfly. So I guess my question to you is, if he do that, is that a duck?
No. I think Bam Rodriguez, let's look at what did he do at 115? Who did he fight? Let's start right there. No, this kid is not ducking. The guy, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm high on Bam Rodriguez. Yes, he's got some road work to do. So Rungvisai though, Quadras, now he's dropping. He's not ducking Sonny Edwards. I'll tell you that right. That's my personal opinion. We know how this guy fights. We know how he moves. Now, that's really on a management level. That's on the promotion. You put Sonny Edwards in front of him, I'm going with Bam Rodriguez. I'm gonna say that right. I'm going with Bam. Don't get me wrong. That's a damn good fight. I'm waiting to see that one if it pops off. But no, he's not. Overall, he's not ducking. And then when it comes to the cards this weekend, salute Coach. I'm gonna go. I agree with Coach on that. I like Jared. They got a nice little card going on there. So I'm gonna, of course, watch the zone. And I'm gonna watch both, but I'm really looking forward to the ESPN card.
Let me go to JBN. JBN. Sonny feels that Bam is avoiding him, and I'm thinking, well, look, if he gonna go to Superfly, right? Got to be for somebody. So if he go to Superfly for Gallo and put Sonny on the back burner, is that a duck?
Nah, man, I wouldn't call it a duck, man, because that's a bigger guy, experienced guy. He looks seasoned, so I would say it's a more dangerous fight because you have more potential to get dropped or stopped by Gallo than by Sonny. You might get outboxed by Sonny, but
true.
I don't think he's gonna hurt him or drop him or anything like that, So I wouldn't call it a duck. That's my take about it, man.
Humio is fighting Gallo a duck. If he says, you know what, because you see how he moving that, you was a Superfly, then you coming down to one down to fly, but then you about to go back to Superfly when you supposed to fight Sonny. Is that duck energy? Is that what that is or not?
Yes.
Woo!
Gallo's he's a legend. Don't get me wrong. Like if he fights him and beats him, that's cool. But Sonny's the guy right now. Quadras' legs are gone. Rungvisai's legs are gone.
Ooh.
Strada's legs are probably gone. And he's fighting Gonzalez. The only Gonzalez I want to see him fight is Roman Gonzalez. But
You're not gonna fight, bro.
yeah, they're not probably not end up fighting. So that's why he should fight Sonny, because Sonny's the guy right now. So, and that's actually a 50-50 fight. I think he beat Estrada at this point in his career.
Ooh, you agree with that shit, Ray? If he fight Gallo instead of Sonny Edwards, it's a duck. You agree with that shit?
It's a bit extreme. I know, I do agree with the idea now thinking about it that he'd probably. I actually don't know if he beat Estrada now thinking about it, because that's a very different fighter to the people he has been fighting. Like, Rung Visai is a very come forward guy. So is Quadras. Estrada is kind of a bit more back foot, not 100%. But if he needs to backpedal a little bit, he will. And he needs to throw those flurries on the keep someone at the edge of his punches, he will. So I don't know if I could completely say that's a guy that's completely on the downturn of his career. At the same time, he didn't look that sharp before the Chocolatito fight.
He did.
And the reason why I think he looked good against Chocolatito is because Chocolatito was also slipping. So
Ooh. Quack. Come on, man. Don't ride the fence.
I guess it would. Look, I don't know.
Come on, B. That's why I fuck Mike, because he made up his mind.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you this. Do you think that Sonny would beat Estrada right now?
I'm just saying, see, it's not, I don't look at it that way. What I look at it as, Sonny is a problem. Like, Sonny's a problem. Like,
I'll answer that question. Yes, yeah, he'll beat Estrada.
You think he'll beat Estrada?
Yeah.
I think he'll box the shit out of Estrada at this point.
Yeah.
Wow.
I agree. How many times has Sonny moved up in weight?
Nah, he ain't move up. No, he ain't. He been at flyweight all this time, bro.
Exactly. He can go up by now. It won't be too much different.
I mean, he was just a superfly, right?
No, but the shit is, why would he? If the plan was unification matches, Martinez, bam, then why would he move up?
You know what I say? If Bam was going up to fight Junso Nakatani, I would say it's not a duck. If he's
I was just gonna say that.
That's a bit more different.
Like, if you're fighting Junto, okay, yeah, that's another
like
guy now. Okay.
Yeah. Like if I see you fighting Fernando or Estrada, I'm gonna look at that. I'll be like,
But damn, so we saying, because you know what this shit is. Look, Gallo is a Hall of Famer, or he will be.
Yeah,
he will be. And Choco is a Hall of Famer, or he will be. So are we saying that if you skip out on a guy at fly for them, that's a duck, Michael? That's a duck.
Yes, I'll tell you why it's a duck.
Yep.
Because let's cut the bullshit. For a whole year, everyone's been asking for this fight. You know, it's been building up for the past couple of months, especially. You know why Sonny signed to match him? Because he wants that fight.
Well, that's a fact.
Everyone's been asking for it. Also, Bam, how are you just gonna? You literally vacate the belt at Superfly just to go win a vacant title at the flyweight, and then vacate that belt and go all the way back up? That's weird, bro. At least fight Eddie and then go back up.
I ain't going front. Jay, you ain't said shit. Don't straddle the fence, bro. Make a decision. Is it a duck?
And I like Bam too.
I fuck with Bam, but we ain't with the bullshit around here.
I like Bam is great.
We don't do no fanboying on this channel, bro.
You know, fanboying
all
out
right,
here.
let me cook. Fuck. Fuck me.
Is it a duck, bro?
All right. Okay. So, yeah, I kind of concur with that. I would. I mean, I just did some calculations because, like, all right, I'm in agreement with everybody that Bam would beat Estrada if he fought him if he moved up, because Estrada's clearly on the back nine. Honestly, he gets. I think any top legit young will probably beat him at this point. So I think Bam would be the one to do it. And honestly, and I'm with, if he took a just as risky fight if he moved up, then it wouldn't be a duck. But yeah, I think he should stay where he's at and unify with Sonny. That's what I honestly want to see. Because then also I got a question, because like, so him winning this title, that'll effectively make him a 2-division champion, right? If he beats
because the first title he won was at Superfly. He didn't hold the title before that. So.
Got it. Okay, yeah. So see, I like to stay where he's at and unified with Sonny if he wins. I really would.
This the other thing. Look, the Edwards fight is a big fight. Like, I do think it's a big fight. But are we saying that fighting Gallo in, say, Texas or Arizona is not a bigger fight than that? Like, financially, it's not a big fight.
It is. It
Big
is.
Yeah,
Show
Yeah,
is
if he
a
yeah,
makes
yeah.
better
money,
fight.
but
It is,
that
but
doesn't not make it a dub.
yeah, but
That's
also
because he
Gaio's
shouldn't
not
have
going.
dropped his
Wait,
belt at first, bro.
I mean,
Instead
let,
of
us
That's
say
getting
he
a
the
moved up.
belt.
I mean,
sophisticated dub.
fellas,
That's where
hold on,
Fam
fellas.
fucked up.
Let's
wait.
let's say he moved up. Let's say he moved up and fought, Strider and beat him. Okay, what does he do after that? He's going to keep that belt and stay there, or is
Yeah.
he going to move that? Like what's
That's
next
the
after
other
that?
thing that he not gonna fight his brother. That's what I don't
Yeah,
understand.
like
Which
Oh
what confuses me.
yeah.
yeah,
His brother got the BA. You ain't gonna fight him. I know you ain't about to fight Junto. Motherfucker, not just gonna be out here
Bro,
fighting Junto. B.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying, dude. Fuck
no.
the weird shit. This guy signed to your promotional company for the express reason to fight you.
By the way,
Oblige.
fellas,
Exactly.
can we all say a prayer for Andrew Maloney right quick?
yo, he
Oh
about to,
yeah,
yo,
yo,
he
he's
about
about
to
to be
get the shit. Listen, he
crucified,
about
bro.
to
Wait,
get
wait, wait.
the
Who is
beat
he
out of
fighting?
him,
Who's he
bro.
fighting?
He
Who's he
fighting
fighting?
Junto, bro, for the vacant BO.
Oh, nah.
Bruh.
Listen. For those that don't know, let me break it down. This is what happened. Junto was Ioka's mandatory, and Ioka threw the belt in the air like, fuck that. He said, I'm going to go have a rematch with Franco. That's what they doing. Like, fuck that. I'm going to fight Franco again for his BA. But we all know, come on, B, you rather fight Franco than Junto because Junto will mess your shit up. So Junto is about to fight Maloney for the newly vacated BO to try and become a 2-division champion.
So what
And
round we got?
nah, I'm gonna give Andrew a little bit more. I do have Junto winning the fight, but if it's gonna be a stoppage, it'll be late. I think it'll be
Eight
late.
or nine. 8 or 9.
Yeah, like I don't think he just gonna walk in there first round Ming, first punch, his head comes off. Like I don't think it's gonna be like that. But I do have Junto winning the fight.
By knockout.
Is that a duck?
What?
Did Franco duck Junto? No.
Nah.
Did Ioka?
Oh yeah, we already spoke about that. That's
a
clear
duck. You
I
could,
feel
a
like
clear duck.
yeah. I mean, he wasn't. I feel like even if he won against Bam, he wasn't gonna take that fight, man.
that's a good point. I don't think he's gonna take that shit either. Now this is me. This is the guard. A couple of years ago, I just wanted to ask the panel for the older heads like me. Was your farm as fat as mine?
No, it wasn't Jigel Cotto.
Aww.
I was a Jabot head because I'm originally from the South, so I'm a transplant to the East Coast. So I was a Jabot guy.
Tell you what, I had Jabot with the patches, with the jeans that had the stitching. I had Jabot, the extra wide jeans. You could fit a 12-gauge shotgun in them
Where's
jeans.
your cross color? Where's your cross color shirt at, man?
No, listen, I used to wear Parasucos and beef and Brax when this, man. I was that guy.
You kind of
Another
look like Southpaw. I can't lie.
yo, stop playing. I don't look like that dude. Listen, you can say I look like Teofimo all day. Don't compare me to that dude, B. Don't not that dude. But so we all in agreement that Bam is moving funny though.
I one question though.
Yeah.
What was the one thing that you said about what Sonny said about the fight though? Did he say he agreed to something?
He said he agreed to everything on his end to fight Bam next.
Even Eddie Hearn said
That right there ends it all.
Yeah.
Eddie
That right there ends it all.
The fight is set. The fight is
Let's
done.
hold on. Let's wait till Bam gets this fight done first to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Then we'll
'cause
see what he
Eddie
says
did
in the
say
post-fight press
that
conference.
That fight was probably.
Well, if he slides through the back door based on that statement, that's a duck.
Let me say this. Bam didn't say his name at the press conference, and I don't like that. Like, if you know you about to get it on with somebody, why should it bother you to say their name? He didn't
He's
say his
focused on this
name.
fight. Let him focus on this fight,
I
and then we'll
guess.
make all the.
I get you right. You right.
I mean, Eddie pretty much said like the fight's like it's ready if Bam wins. So we'll see what happens after.
Yeah, but I seen Robert Garcia. The reason I brought up Gallo is because I saw Robert Garcia talking about that shit earlier this week. He was like, yo, the Gallo fight is a bigger fight, which I do agree. Like, if you do that here, it's at least the same or bigger than an Edwards fight would be in the UK. See, what you got to think about is, even though we love the Edwards fight, for it to be big, I feel like it would have to be in the UK where Edwards got supporters and they'll know something about Bam. Like, I feel that fight is big in the UK. In the US, I don't know. Like, would you say Edwards versus Bam is as big as Gallo versus Bam here?
If
No.
Edwards
Not
could
here,
talk some
but
shit,
No,
maybe
not
he
here.
We're talking
could
about-
I mean,
give him
but
some
is it too
business,
much of an ask if, like, let's just say he fought if Bam fought Sonny first and he actually managed to win a unified? Could he just move up and just fight a Strider after that? for later on in the year.
I like that order.
Could he do that? Could he do that?
He should do. I think that's what he should do. To
What is
be honest,
Estrada doing right now, though? Does anyone know that?
nobody knows, bro.
Yeah, because it's straight. He ain't fighting
I don't know
nobody.
what the fuck he doing? Like, I don't know what the plans is for him, to be real with you. I know Ioka about to fight Franco. Fernandez, the Fernando Martinez kid, Puma, he about to fight somebody. I think he got another mandatory or some shit like that. Motherfucking Junto about to fight for the vacant BO. And yeah, that's it, bro. Estrada ain't doing shit, as far as I know.
Hey, Jules. Hey, this is Ricky, man. Hey, man, look. There's another thing to take into the equation, guys. These motherfuckers, they're very young. They got plenty of time. This fight, just to say, because it ain't going to happen next or the fight after, this fight can happen and most likely will happen. Again, time. So, Bam Rodriguez fighting Estrada, what's to say he can't fight Sonny after that? Or, you know what I mean? Like, dude,
No, I
got
dig
a
it.
whole year left. We got
Ricky, only reason I said that, you know why? Because Sonny the one that was like, yo, I'm the most avoided fighter. That's what he said. He feels that he is being avoided. So on that premise, that's what formulates the question. Is he being avoided?
Let Bam get after this weekend. Let's see what's up, man. Let's see the interviews.
Yep.
Let's see how the promoters and manager are talking. Because if somebody comes up to Bam, Sonny Edwards, and they ask him about fucking Sonny Edwards, he's gonna be down to fights. I just don't see him like, oh well, I think he'd be down to do it. I think it's just a matter of the fucking promoters and managers making that shit happen. That's
Coach,
my opinion.
let me go.
That could be. And you know what, Jules, that could be it. And like you said, I would give Bam the benefit of the doubt. See what he does over the weekend. Now, I like Bam, so I don't, you know what I mean. I don't want to let my emotions get involved, but I like Bam. I don't want to look at him as ducking. Let me just see what he does. Let's see if he can win this fight after this weekend, which he should. And once he get by this fight, then we'll see what he says after that.
Coach, don't forget that Sonny is a member of Team Capricorn. You can't forget that. We're amazing people. We do amazing shit. And Sonny has the glow. Sonny has the glow.
And listen, and that's word to Blair Cobbs, man.
Won't you stop? Why you had to do that, bro?
Because you opened the door. But hold on 1 second, Jules. This short commercial break is brought to you by the PBC Business Bag Briefcase, and it's brought to you also by Drunk Punching Boxing. So please donate to the channel for your chance to win absolutely nothing. So Ring IQ can have more beer. Thank you.
Look, let me put it this way. For every Joe Frazier, right, we gonna have a David Lemieux. For every Sonny Edwards, we gonna have a Blair Cobbs. You know, we ain't, we can't,
By the
You
way,
gotta put some respect in your brother's name.
Bias. Can I promote a new project that I'm promoting? By the way, it's a new invention.
Oh, sure.
They're called the Mirage sunglasses. Once you put these on, you can become completely obsessed with David Benavidez for at least 12 hours a day.
Hey, listen.
You only see a monster this Mexican.
I have a theory. Shut up. I got a theory. I have a theory. Listen, I got a theory. I think Mirage is Tim Tszyu.
No.
I'm not playing, bro. I think listen, let me tell you something. The other day, I said I really would love to see Tim fight Liam Smith. The next thing you know, guess who they talking about him fighting?
Liam Smith.
Liam Smith.
Bro, that's a
Wait,
I think Mirage is Tim Tszyu, bro.
Hey, Jules. Jules.
I think that's Tim Tszyu, bro.
Hey, Jules.
Go ahead.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, me and you all right, but I got one criticism about your show. The only thing I don't like about your show, and this is the truth, you don't thank Al Heyman first.
Damn, you got me on that one, man. I was like, you serious as hell right now. I'm like, oh, I want to hear this.
I'm like, oh shit about to get deep, like an episode of some shit, yo.
You don't thank Al Heyman? And that's going to be your downfall.
Listen. On some real shit, I really think that's Tim Tszyu, bro. If that's not Tim Tszyu, that's somebody that know Tim Tszyu. Because
that's his driver.
Bro, that can't be a coincidence, bro. We was just talking about that not but a few days ago, and I ain't seen Mirage since then. Well, I ain't heard from him, I should say.
But Jules, that would mean if Mirage is Tim Tszyu, that would mean he picked himself to lose that fight.
he had to make it look good. Well, matter of fact, no, he can't beat Tim Tszyu because he was literally here watching.
Why is he such a David Benavidez fanboy then? What's the explanation for that?
Yo, but I forgot that he watched that fight with us. But I'm just saying, Yo, but I really something going on there. Like I think he a member of Tim Tszyu team, man, or something. Because it can't be a coincidence that we was just saying that, and he fucking and now look who Tim fighting. He about to fight Liam Smith.
Is that who you about to fight?
That's what they talking about, bro. Him and Boxer talking about doing Liam Smith in the UK, bro.
He got lots of options, man, and that he moving like a big boy out here right now. I got to give him a lot of credit. He's moving like a big boy right now.
He is one of the best teams in boxing.
Bro, the thing is, the funny shit is, look, if you look at who's in the BO rankings, right? If you look at who's there, a Liam Smith fight would be bigger than them fights. It would, though. Murtazaliev is number 2. Murtazaliev is number 1. Danny Garcia is number 2. Yeah, bro, by way of the BO. So
you kidding me?
Well, beating Jose Benavidez, that gets you number 2 ranking, huh?
If you think about it, Murtazaliev is not a big fight. And Danny ain't gonna do shit, bro. Danny not gonna fucking do nothing. And behind Danny, I think is Charles Conwell, who is a good fighter, but that's not a big fight. And he don't got the resume that Liam Smith got. Liam Smith just knocked out Chris Eubank. So I'm like, yo, yeah, that's a good size fight. And that he willing to do it in the UK is even better.
Wait, Jules, hold on. I was just wondering, do you think, and this might be a left ball shout, Tim should say fuck it to 154 and move up to 60?
I got the stunner shades. I had to get them shits.
What's it called, Jules? What do you think about that?
I think he should because, this is what I think. I think he could, but I don't know if he should. The reason I don't know if he should, I'm going to tell you why I don't know if he should. The belt situation is congested at 160. Even though it looks like it's an open book, it's not. Esquiva Falcao is about to fight for the BF. Lara has the BA. We know who got the BC, and he's missing in action. And the BO, Yanni Beck got that. Why do that when you know, bro, I got the BO. I just got to wait him out. I got the BO. That's my shit.
I don't think the BA is actually done. That's got to be between like Lara and Zarafa.
And they going to do what you think they got to pay Michael Zarafa to get in the ring, bro. And if Michael Zarafa don't like the deal, guess who steps up? The dude he was supposed to fight before, Danny Garcia.
I think he will step up.
Didn't Zarafa duck him? He ducked him, didn't he?
Exactly.
So he ducked who?
Zarafa been ducked Tim Tszyu. That's why Tim Tszyu ended up fighting Steve Sparks. He was supposed to fight Michael Zarafa. So I'm like, bro, if I'm Tim, now I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to get experience. I'm going to have fights. I don't need to go to 160 right now. It's nothing up there but a bunch of old guys anyway. It ain't like the names is better at 60. They not. Nobody in my life that I've ever known throughout the entirety of my life has ever given a fuck about Lara. No one, ever. And Esquiva Falcao, you unbeaten for no reason, bro. Don't nobody even be watching you, bro. Charlo, he been out for 2 years. I'm starting to wonder if he is going to come back in June. Because I'm getting the feeling like, this dude might not fight. I'm starting to get that feeling like, he might not fight. For real. So, go up there for what? Who is
I was just thinking, what's it called in the case? Because, like, basically, there's not really much for him at 54, if we're being honest. But, like...
I disagree. It's some good... Like, the reason I disagree, right? I think about the fights at 60. Not that they're bad fights. It's not that they're bad fights. But I would rather see, and I said this, I would rather see Tszyu versus Smith, Tszyu versus Kurbanov, Tszyu versus Madrimov, Tszyu versus Castaño when he come back. I love all them fights. And I would give Tim Tszyu very good odds to win every single one of those fights, which brings me to my next point. I'm biased. You better be unbiased about this shit because I'm about to put the stunner shades on.
Oh, shit.
If they made Tim Tszyu versus Brian Castaños next, who wins that fight?
Tim Tszyu. The reason why? The points that you just made earlier. Because Castaño hadn't fought since he last lost. And he's fighting a sharper fighter with momentum and all the confidence in the world.
That's true.
Don't mean he can't win.
Y'all know.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I know this is off subject, but Regis just announced he's a free agent.
Richard
Fucking
Reactor.
God, bro.
Regis.
Jesus.
Matchroom.
Oh yes, he left Probellum.
Yeah,
Bro,
he just announced it on
bro,
Twitter
it's
like 30 minutes ago.
Bellum left Earth, bro. It ain't that he left. Bellum left Earth, bro. They out of here.
Eddie, sign Regis immediately. Sign this motherfucker. Sign him.
Or Bob.
Sign him.
Not for Bob gonna sign. Why? So we could play games with Jose Ramirez.
Well,
Yeah, Jose Ramirez.
Jose could act like he
Bro,
wants
them
to, but
guys
really
like
don't.
on
you
fight
don't
me.
want- You don't watch Josh Taylor Prograis too?
Julio, you think Teofimo gonna fight him if he wins?
No, but would you watch Taylor versus Prograis too?
That's not gonna
I
happen.
don't care.
Bro.
Listen, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't care about that shit. Here's what I know: if he go to Matchroom, he'll be active.
Yes, he will.
You hear me, bro? Go to Matchroom, bro.
Go to.
I told you the last time I seen you. Fight Jack Cataract. Fight him.
Bro, he need to hit up Eddie on Twitter and say, Eddie, what it do, bro? Let's get it popping.
It's already in the works, bro. I guarantee you right now, it's already in the works. Eddie was in Miami for no reason 2 days ago.
There you go. Now, what I'm saying is, we could look at fights like Lopez and say, well, if he goes to Top Rank, maybe he'll fight Lopez. But the reality is that fight is going to have problems, bro, because he's still a very risky fight. It don't matter. Like they going to want some retarded ass amount of money. I can tell you that right now. It's the same shit with Jose. He going to want some crazy ass amount of money for that shit. He probably going to want more than Regis. Like, well, I sell tickets. Hey, bro, then you don't want to fight. So for that, I would rather see Regis be the centerpiece for the 140 guys that Matchroom has. And they got a few. They got Liam Botto. They got Stevie Sparks. They got Richardson Hitchens. I would rather they got Jack Casserole. I would rather see him be the centerpiece for that than him going over there just to not get them fights. Because I'm telling you, I don't think he would get them fights.
Also, you know who else is going to be a free agent soon is Devin Haney.
Haney.
I wouldn't be surprised, y'all. Honestly, I wouldn't be
like
surprised if Regis is at the Bam fight. Regis is from Houston. Well, he's living in Houston.
Yep.
The fight's in San Antonio. He just announced he's a free agent. I wouldn't be surprised, man, if Eddie is talking to them, working with something right now, so that they can announce it at the fight, man. He's fighting in San Antonio this week.
R&B question for you, Q. R&B question, all right? Some shit, all right? Who do you have winning Lopez versus Taylor?
Lopez versus Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
I got to go with the guy that's shown a higher ceiling, and the higher ceiling is Josh Taylor.
If Josh Taylor wins that fight, does Devin Haney stay with Top Rank?
No, I think he makes more money going back to Matchroom.
Because you see how I segued that. I'm like, look, the only way I could see Devin staying with Top Rank is if Tszyu get that belt.
Yeah.
If Tszyu get that
fight.
It's a bigger fight.
Yeah.
But if he don't get that belt, what's the point? I'm gonna stay here to fight Tosh Jailer?
Yeah. Yo, sorry.
Let me ask you this: Who wins in a rematch of Regis and Josh? I think Regis to get him the next time.
That's how y'all all feel, though. Wait, I didn't get. That's how y'all all feel. Y'all all feel Taylor gonna beat Lopez.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
I'm not confident.
Everybody on the panel.
I feel that way. I'm gonna go for Lopez.
Collins versus Eubank S beating, bro.
This the shit. When motherfuckers get too comfortable with an idea, it don't be that. Everybody thought George was gonna get his ass whooped.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, but like, come on.
Hold on, though. If I knew
but you
that
have
Tszyu was
moments
in the
like that
strip
happen
club,
once a year.
Yeah, but that's boxing, bro. That's boxing. That happens.
Wait, hold on, Jules. If I knew that Tszyu was in the strip clubs and having the worst year of his life, I wouldn't have been that confident.
How we know that? I'm just saying that Taylor's circumstances are not the circumstances that evoke confidence. You coming off an injury, you haven't fought in over a year. You may be killing yourself to make the weight. None of that shit is encouraging.
Yeah, but then you on the other side, you got a guy that basically lost the fight versus Sandor Martin. Come on, bro.
But Taylor doesn't fight like him. He fights the exact opposite.
I'm just saying, but as many negative things we got with Taylor is just as many negative things we got with Teofimo.
Like,
Could you put your chase back on John B?
I'm leaning towards Taylor, but I'm not confident about it because he has been inactive. He's been injured. And Teofimo has the style to do it. I feel like everyone knows how to beat Josh at this point, or at least how to give him a good fight. excuse me, because he is still technically undefeated. But I think
Tszyu
he does
can't
have
fight
the
like
style.
that though.
Why Tank
He
look
can't
like a
fight
crack?
like
Why Tank look like
Catterall.
a crack baby?
I'm out, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Teal's only good when he's in the center of the ring counterpunching.
Have a good night, Q.
All
Hey
right,
guys,
good night,
when
Q.
is that fight?
Like
Is
you.
there a date for that
Good
fight?
night, Q.
That's supposed to be, I believe, in what, June, right?
June
June.
3rd. Yo,
June 10th?
Regis just announced that he's a free agent.
I just tagged Eddie Hearn to that shit. Go look at it. I literally just tagged Eddie Hearn and
I'll say,
Matchroom to that shit.
You better sign this man.
Sign that motherfucker.
I don't know.
No,
maybe the gears
says
already
he-
turning.
No, he's
about
going to
that, though.
PBC.
Don't
No,
say
I don't.
Nah, I hope
Matter of
not.
fact, like, hey,
I'm
guys,
just
hey, guys, let
joking.
me ask y'all
He
this.
only
Let,
fight
let,
years.
let me ask y'all this right quick. We all know that Eddie needs to cash out Montana Love. Do you think he should do that with Regis if he signs him?
Oh yes, yes.
No.
That is such a
I'm going
great
to tell you
introductory
what.
fight, bro.
No. I'm going to tell you what. Being real, what makes sense for Montana, if they haven't cut him already, because if you notice, we ain't heard shit about Montana.
What the hell is going on with him,
Right?
dude? Like,
He turned down Richardson Hitchens. So I think he is gonna
Actually?
be cut loose. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
No, then Regis is perfect, bro. We get your ass whipped by
So
that,
that's
and then you can leave.
like, don't cut him loose. Use him, feed him, like use him as a feeder fighter. Like you don't have to get rid
Yeah,
of him.
but
No,
also
not
Regis-
everyone's gonna be a world beater. Just use him as a measuring stick.
I agree.
Yeah, but if you're refusing guys like Richardson and Hitchens, like you're gonna refuse lower tier guys.
That's a good point.
yep.
But Richardson Hitchens is like he's a high risk, low reward right now. At least he'll get something out of fighting
And
Regis.
Liam Paro isn't a high risk, low reward fighter.
That's true.
I'll
At
say
least
this.
for Montana Love, anyway. I don't know about
Let's
for
say
the rest of
this.
the division.
The only use I could see of Montana Love at this point in the juncture is a rematch with Steve, but in Australia. You could use that as the centerpiece to do a show in Australia. But other than that, what the fuck you gonna use him for, bro? What was he? What he ain't gonna sell no tickets. So it is what it is. That I'll let you run it back with him, and I got some bread for you if you do that. But other than that, I don't got nothing for you to do, bro.
Call me crazy. I don't think he beat Stevie Sparks in a rematch.
I don't think he do.
No, nobody does. Who saw that first fight and said, you know what? I see Montana Love's keys to victory.
Bro, but why the judges had him up on the cards, bro?
Because they're gonna rob him. I don't think that was
that event did. You know that event did really badly, right? Like they didn't sell anything. They had to comp a lot of shit.
I heard that was literally Matchroom USA's worst show that they've ever done.
Bro, Richardson Hitchens said that he was at the hotel and they were giving
Android update.
They were giving the cleaning ladies like 20 tickets, just like here.
I'll be back, y'all. I'm getting up.
For real though, like if you got a guy like that, you got to earn your keep. You know, I think he was getting the red carpet treatment on the premise of his persona and his charisma, but not his ability. And
he bringing dogs to the ring and all this crazy stuff.
No, and I'm not against. Like I'm not.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, that supplements the effort. But the base and the centerpiece of who you are as a fighter is the fighting more than the dog. More than the ring walk, more than anything, it's the fighting. And Montana, like, nah, fam, like, nah.
I mean, like his onus is he beat a shot fighter. That's really what the most he did. And you know, but and Eddie saw that he got all high on his high horse, and he's like, "Oh snap, I got to snatch this kid up." And now he hit him out. He hit him out to nothing.
They misread the Baranchik fight.
Exactly.
You thinking he fought a killer, bro? He fought a shot fighter. That's what that was. That was a shot fighter. Dude is not no killer off of that. So
also, if you watch the video, it doesn't look like Regis plans on signing to anybody. I think he wants to stay a free agent.
Jesus, I hope not.
Well, if he could work on Matchroom at least, so hopefully on a fight-by-fight basis.
Well, that's because he wants to fight everybody. That's pretty much
which is smart. I give him that, but does he have the clout in the back to do that though?
Yeah,
he
doesn't.
He can't just move around like Canelo. You know what I'm saying?
I think he and I like Regis, but I feel like he low-key forgets his place in boxing.
Yeah,
like, nobody
I mean,
really
bro,
wants
you ain't
to
no
fuck
like
with
who really knows who he is, honestly.
And it's a shame because he should be bigger. Like he has
should. He should.
His style is exciting. He wins every single fight. Like
honestly, dude's a throwback fighter, bro.
Like
he's a throwback fighter for sure.
He's relatable. Like he has everything, but
it's sad. He's like the most exciting, dynamic fighter that you will probably never watch if you're a casual fan.
No,
yeah, bro, and he's getting older too. And that's what sucks, man.
Bro, and then see,
he's
like
if
he signs to PBC, it's like we already don't get him enough, and we're gonna get him like once or twice.
Yeah, no, that's even worse.
Okay, the what's his face fight is good. The Matias fight is good, but like Puello, like I mean,
how long?
Puello's good, but he'll beat him. Like
They're
not
not
an
gonna
injury
give him
foul,
2
man.
belts and then let him leave. That's the thing. They're not gonna do that.
And who's he gonna fight? Because Gary, I'm gonna be honest, I think Gary's scared, bro. If you scared
I
to
don't
fight
think Gary's
Cuello,
it, man. I think he's hyped,
bruh,
honestly.
he
I
really
Gary's
is
not
not.
it.
Well, no, I mean, like, they're
You're
prematurely
talking about
stopping all
Gary
his fights.
Russell? You're talking about
Gary,
Gary Russell?
Yeah.
Gary
Yeah.
He's not it.
Russell.
Bro,
They're
go look at his
prematurely
record,
stopping all
man.
his fights. I mean,
This
Gary
dude has been
Antoinette.
pro since 2016. He hasn't taken any step ups, really, unless he got a gift out of it.
My God. They got him the Puello fight. That's a huge red flag, bro. That he turned that fight down, and he's not
he
denying
said no.
that
He turned that down.
Yeah,
Turn
he
that
said
shit down,
Bro,
bro.
go look at his
because he's
explanation. It's
bigger
like
than.
his word diarrhea. His
I
explanation
don't get
is
it.
word bomb.
And
He said that
Puello's
he was
good.
bigger than Puello, but he's
Bro,
on
he said
Puello's
some old
undercard.
he said some old like philosophical type shit, and I was like, huh? Like what? Like
You thought
and now-
Puello's not the scariest guy at 140.
And now
bro.
that I
He's-
think of it, I think Jules has a point. Like, I think top ranks 140 stable is kind of like shallow. It really is very top heavy. Like, it's not very substantive.
you seeing names like Lopez and acting like, bro,
And
Lopez
Ramirez,
had issues making a Cambo fight, bro. Don't forget that. Like, yeah, that was issues that didn't need to happen. So I'm saying, if push come to shove, are these guys really down to fight Regis? I don't think so. I don't. No. This is not no old, dehydrated, weight drain Tosh Jailer. That's why y'all doing that. It's obvious why y'all doing that. Because, yeah, we look like doodle, but so did you. This motherfucker annihilated the last motherfucker he fought. I don't think for a second they want to fight him. I don't. And I don't think Jose will fight him neither. So if you go over there, oh, yeah, because they got better options. The options are only as good as their willingness to fight. Now, I believe them kids at Matchroom, they'll fight him. They'll fight him, and they'll keep them busier than they will. Especially busier than PBC. It's only one fight at PBC, bro. Matias. But you go over there.
No, wait, Jules. What about Brandon Lee?
Oh God.
Oh,
or what about Rolly Romero?
I forgot that he had 40.
Bro, like watch him win that Puello fight. I'm telling y'all.
If they rob Puello, bro, that shit.
You know they will.
That's what my prediction is.
He robbed Mourinho's.
I think Puello's gonna win like 10 rounds and then lose a unanimous decision.
Bro, they robbed Mourinho's indiscriminately, bro. So
you know what I'm thinking too? What's it called? I see like the fights lined up. You got Devin fighting in May and Tszyu fighting in June. Both against fighters that are low key on the downside a little bit. If we get a double robbery,
yo, listen, can I say this? I'm not putting this on Devin because I don't believe this comes down to Devin. I'm not putting this on him, but I feel like if the fight is close enough, they could give it to Devin. They will to keep him on board to make potentially a Lopez fight.
But you saw his dad at the press conference. He's saying, "Oh, we're getting our freedom back after this fight." Like,
bro, his dad,
and I'm sure Bob will talk to him and say, "Hey, bro, you want a couple more millions? There's a Tszyu fight at the end of the rainbow."
Well, I'm telling you, what fight at Matchroom is better than the Tszyu fight? What fight? For the money, for the bread, because let's not bullshit each other. That's what it's going to be about. It's going to be for the bread. The belts is dispersed in different directions. So if you Devin, and let's say you beat Loma, right? You beat him. You're going up now. What fight is bigger than the Lopez fight for the bread at 40?
There isn't one. There isn't one.
Well, I'd like Devin to take at least like 2 like soft touches to like build into 140.
We'll really jump right into the deep end though. That's the thing. I mean, he's going to take two steps.
Lopez is the deep end.
Well, no, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, will he take a high-profile fight like that? We'll have like a
Lopez. I'm going.
What if he annihilates Josh Taylor though? Then is it make it more?
I don't see that happening.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm saying what if?
Nah. If he annihilate Josh Taylor, you know what I'm going to say? That's because that motherfucker should have moved up.
Yep.
I'm like, motherfucker. That's not hate, bro.
No, but he does deserve credit. Like if he fucking stops Josh Taylor, bro, no one stops him.
Bro, you telling me if he stopped Josh Taylor, where Regis Prograis could not, where Ivan Baranchik could not, it's not because Josh is weight drained. That's the only conclusion. Because you couldn't stop Cambosos. You couldn't stop Sandor.
Hello.
But you can stop Josh. Gotta be because Josh is drained, bro. It gotta be.
I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. I really don't.
Okay, I'll say this. What's it called? If he destroys him, but in the process he got hurt while on the way to that destruction, I'll give him credit. There you go.
Bro, like I
Because
said,
I don't think he has a chin.
Who thinks the
I
fight's
don't.
going the
If
distance?
he,
That fight going the distance? Taylor Lopez?
yeah, I could see it going the distance
that's
more or
what
less.
who think it's going to end in a knockout? Who think it's going the distance?
It's
I
going knocked
see
out.
a distance ass whooping with Taylor. Not Taylor losing, him getting the.
I think it might go to distance. I think it might go to distance.
Who's
I
going
think-
to win though?
I think it's 50-50.
Oh, fuck.
Taylor.
Come on, you see Julio on his bullshit. You don't want to.
Taylor.
It's 50-50, bro.
Well, Jules,
You
what
know
do you
what you
think?
saying last
Bro,
week,
like-
Julio?
What do you think, Jules?
Yeah, what do you think? I got no, but I picked Josh.
Don't think
officially.
nothing, bro. Don't ask me shit.
Hey, don't do
Bro,
that.
do your pick, bro. Do your pick right now, bro.
No, you can't make me.
I don't know why.
I gotta read the super chat. Jay, you didn't think Al. That's why you getting all those likes on the back end. Yeah, I got the back end likes, the hot dog likes, the t-shirt likes. Got all the back end likes. Back from Mexico. They don't know David. Link, man, nobody know that guy, bro. I told y'all when I spoke to Navarrete. When I spoke to Navarrete, he said he didn't know that guy.
Bro, I forget his
Wow.
name, but he's like a Mexican boxing journalist. I forget his name. He's like really popular. His
Julius
name is-
Julianus?
No, I don't fucking know. But
Beza?
he was talking to
Beza?
his
The dude
No.
that always gives Canelo a hard time?
no. I forget who it is, but but he was talking to David's dad at the fight, and he was telling him like, "Aren't you disappointed that the Mexican press isn't here? Like, there's no Mexican press at the fucking Caleb David fight."
Stop lying.
Hey, no, they're not. He's right. I just got back from TJ, bro, picking up my Canelo ticket. They don't know who David is.
I
The
could
guy,
have told you that.
Jules, the guy asked me for the ticket. He's like, you're going to the fight because you got to you got to pick up your tickets in Mexico. You can't do it domestically. So I just crossed the border real quick. There's a lot of fat asses over there, Jules.
I love that shit. Viva Mexico, cabrones.
But they don't know who David is over there in the motherland. It ain't Ecuador.
I told people, I think it went over their head. When I talked to Navarrete here on the channel, shout out to Lucia, because she was translating, even though I don't need a translator, but I get nervous around the fighters that I like. Bang. I talked to him. I asked him about David. He said, y'all don't really know him like that. That's big, bro. Mexican fighters know Mexican fighters. If I ask him about like a Ray Vargas, he gonna know Ray Vargas. If I ask him about Oscar Valdez, of course he gonna know Oscar Valdez. He about to fight Oscar Valdez. They don't know Benavidez like
Let me
that.
tell you this.
He's an American. That dude is an American.
That Chilango Isaac Cruz is more popular in Mexico than David.
I'm trying to, and motherfuckers think I'm lying when I say that. And who thinks I'm lying? Motherfuckers in America. You hating.
The 48,990 something besides us that about to fight.
Was this Benvenida's Ecuadorian as well?
Yes.
So there you go. That's why they don't.
Was the Ecuadorian press at the fight, Drew?
So, think about this. Who did Mexico invite to just see the president? That's a woman fighter in the UFC.
Grasso con el se aso.
Why are you making up names? Why are you making up names?
Her name is Alexa Grasso con el aso, bro. Like, shit, yo. Mexican women, man.
And they're going to try to tell me that David is more known in Mexico than her. She just met with the president.
Listen. Look at my metrics. I'm more known in Mexico than David. A lot of my views come from Mexico. I'm more known in Mexico than David. Don't know you, bro. You are from Arizona, bro. Okay? You ain't from Mexico. Okay? I'm more Mexican than you. Okay?
Now when you got them shades on, John B.
You know what I'm saying? Why you think I got the stash, yo? I had to trim my shit. Shout out to Mexico.
That's Tszyu Senior right there.
You know who you look like, Jules? I got to pull the picture. You look like the bad guy in Low Down Dirty Shame.
Why I gotta be the bad guy? Why can't I be the good guy?
Pull that picture,
He's talking
Mendoza.
about.
He looked like
Hey,
Mendoza.
He's talking about homeboy. I think his name is Pierre. He's a
No,
comedian.
it's Mendoza. Have you guys seen Low Down Dirty Shame?
Yeah, I know you
look
mean,
like
Drew. I know who you
Mendoza
mean.
with the
I know
hair
you
and a mustache.
I'm Radamez in Juice. I'm Mendoza in Look. Why can't I just be the good guy, dog? Why can't be the good guy?
But you Andy Lee in the UK.
When I got my beard, I don't got my beard. You're
You're a world champion in the UK.
when I got my beard, my Irish beard with my red hairs in it. Right now, I'm on my Spanish Latino shit. Motherfuckers cannot place me, bro. If I go over there, I start talking like this, nobody's gonna know what the fuck I am, bro.
Hey, this fucking guy over here.
This fucking guy over here, you
The
fucking
ball. Hey, I
Giuliani.
wish I had a pair of balls like this.
You
guy,
fucking Rudy Giuliani. You fucking fuck.
I think if you were clean, hey, if you were clean cut,
You do a
Jules,
great
and you just
Italian.
combed your hair back, if you slicked it back, you could pass for a paisan.
No, yeah, literally. You know what it is, though? I'm half Chilean, and Chileans have Italian in them. Literally,
Hey, real quick, man. I chimed in. I had to step away real quick, but I chimed in when you guys were talking. About Taylor. You guys were talking about Taylor and
Lopez,
Teofimo.
bro. Who you got winning that fight, bro?
You know what? Before I go ahead and say what I have to, before I make a pick, if I was to right now. Taylor, obviously, he's going through some shit, has some fucking injuries, woo. But I would probably still stick with Taylor by a decision. I'm going to ride with that right now.
I'm going to tell you what, bro. The reason we brought that up is because I believe whoever wins that fight will influence Devin's decision to either stay with Top Rank or go somewhere else. And I feel if Lopez wins the fight, then Devin stays and they'll try to do that. But if Taylor win the fight, nah, he ain't gonna stay over there. He'll go to Matchroom.
Well, that's if Devin wins.
Yeah, that's true. Because low key, I'm kind of leaning
think,
towards Loma.
And you guys want my opinion? I think Taylor's gonna go to 147. I don't
Wait,
think he's gonna hang out after this fight.
Motherfuckers really is jumping the gun because you know what? Devin versus Loma is first.
I got
it is. Yes, it is.
That's first.
Yep.
Now,
and that's not a guarantee.
I don't want to put
let me
nobody
ask
on
you
the
this, though,
spot.
Jules.
I don't want to put nobody on the spot, but I'm saying for those that already have their pick, for those of you that do, who you picking?
You talking about Devin and Loma?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 50-50 fight, bro.
Okay, so
I got throw a motherfucking coin up.
I got Devin.
Honestly, fellas, I'm not picking until I see the weigh-in.
Jules, go row by row. Go row by row.
All right, let me go row by row. Let me go up. I'm gonna go up. Jay, who you got? Because I don't want to put nobody on the spot because I haven't even picked yet. But if you got somebody, if you made up your mind already, Jay, who you got?
Loma.
You got Loma. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
we all got guns pointed to our head. Go ahead, let's go.
Me?
Rapid fire.
You got Ray.
Okay, look, it depends what Top Rank want to do, bro. It depends, man.
Come on, Ray,
you picked somebody?
Nah. Wait.
Somebody
I was on Coach Malachi's live.
Long said it wrong.
I was on Malachi's live, and a dude, Ronnie Boy Fresh, came on. He was like, "Yo, they really want to make Tszyu versus Lopez, so they might just rob both of them, or." If they really want to make that Shakur fight, they might just say, yo, if this fight's close, we might just give it to Loma. And I think it is going to be a close fight. So, fuck it. I'm going to go with Loma.
You ain't got to listen, you not under pressure.
Nah.
Just tell me what you see.
Loma by robbery.
Tell me what you see is more likely than not. Tell me what you see. Do you feel it's more likely than not that Top Rank would rob Devin to award Loma?
Yeah, because then they can make the Shakur fight afterwards if Loma wins.
That's a very good point. It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it's less risky because if you rob Loma for Devin, you have to pray to God that he says, I want to fight, what's it called? Teofimo Lopez.
And think about it, fellas. If Devin wins, he's gonna move up and vacate. So then all the belts will be scattered.
That's what I mean.
All the belts will be scattered.
He's gonna move up anyway, bro. If he wins, he gonna move up.
And the belts will be scattered, so it's more beneficial if Loma wins.
Fellas, what we're not talking about too, though. The fact that Regis just tweeted he's a free agent, so there's a lot of moving pieces. But right now, I got Haney winning by one ass hair.
You got him. Oh wow! Okay.
By an ass hair right now. But I'm gonna change my pick the day of the weigh-in because I need to see the weigh-in.
No, that's
wait. Let me go to Julio. Julio. He be on point. Julio, don't bullshit me,
bro.
What does your pinky toe tell you?
I think Loma, man. Devin has no inside game at all. And Loma's a master at breaking a clinch. Like, go watch the Jermaine Ortiz fight. I put a link into the chat. Like,
the Jermaine Franklin Ortiz fight.
No, yeah, fuck. The Jermaine Ortiz, yeah. But Loma's you can't clinch. You can't just expect to clinch Loma all night. He's going to be able to break that shit. And I think that if you watch the Jojo Diaz fight, like, man, his backhand was landing on Devin all night.
And you know, that's the thing, that I'm not rushing to a conclusion. I feel like Julio, in the sense that when I think about what happens on the inside, I just don't see what Devin going to do aside from tie him up. Like, I try to picture it, and I'm like, well, what is he going to do? He not good on the inside. He good off the jab and maintaining distance. But on the inside, if he hits you with some shits, he can get him.
You're making these are the valid points you and Julio are making. Devin always struggles against those smaller guys, and Loma's used to fighting bigger guys.
Bro, Jojo gave him issues.
The only thing with Loma is that he has to start quicker.
He's got to download Julio. He's got to download 3 rounds.
He be downloading shit for fucking 5 rounds.
That fucking dial-up shit.
He can only afford to do that for 3 rounds max. 3 rounds.
He's gonna download an L if he
Devin,
does that.
like,
shit
people
again.
like to say the weight cut isn't gonna affect Devin. Like, bro, he's fucking massive. Like, if Loma starts touching him to the body early, he's absolutely gonna slow down. I know that because Jermaine Ortiz is also a massive fucking lightweight, and the same thing happened to him.
But they were also sparring
caught up to him.
partners though too. So I take the Jermaine fight with a grain of salt because he knew Loma better than anybody.
That's another thing, that they were sparring partners. It don't get said enough that it's not like Ortiz didn't know that guy. He know that guy. He sparred mad rounds with him. It's like, I'm not trying to say sparring is everything. I'm just saying that, the dude is not in unfamiliar territory. He's bigger, he's younger, and he knows the guy.
He said that himself. He said that in Broadway Joel's interview. That, like, I know this dude.
And more importantly, Loma was coming off a long layoff, so there was I don't want to sound like, oh yeah, you just love Loma. I'm saying that if I'm a gambling man, this is the shit that matters. Like, that dude was coming off a layoff. He not coming off no layoff with Devin. So,
but still, like, right quick, counting everything, counting the layoff, like everything we know about it. What happened to Ortiz as the fight went on? What happened to him?
He gassed out.
Thank you. He faded. And I think that's going to be the deciding factor.
And then
Devin can maintain the pace. That Loma plays. I don't think he can.
Now, there's a lot of moving parts though with these two divisions. Like, Jules, don't you think Regis is depending on who he's siding with based on the winner of this fight too? Though, like,
nah, because look, top rank shit. Y'all giving like, y'all see the name value. Like, oh, top rank got Tszyu. Why? Because Tszyu gonna fight Regis? Really? My ass, bro. My ass.
Bro, if he saw Regis in real life, he would shit himself.
How many options that Top Rank has for this guy who didn't want to fight him in 2018 and didn't want to fight him this year? That's the option they got. Jose and Tszyu. Other than that, what they got?
How many people got Loma so far? Or in Devin?
I think
what's going on?
Got Loma. I think 2 people. I think Jay picked him and Julio picked him.
How many of us on the dais? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So we got 2 with Loma.
All right, let's keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling. Who's next? All right, JBN, who you got?
With a what? Who?
Joe Frazier versus Larry Holmes.
What the hell you been, bro?
Oh shit, I got Muhammad Ali. Wait, what?
That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
Wasn't it Devin Haney and Loma?
Haney and Loma, who you got?
Oh, fuck, man.
Now, if you don't, listen, I'm not putting you on the spot, JB. And if you don't have an answer, it's cool. This is for the ones that have decided already who they got.
I think Loma, man. I think he's got more experience and his movement. Devin Haney's not gonna be able to tangle him like he tangles up other fighters and just uses the clinch. So I got Loma, bro. But I really wish Haney would win, so he would prove all these guys that if you really go for it, then you can become a legacy fighter and a legend fighter, bro.
I mean, that's 3 for Loma. Michael, who you got? Shit, Al Heyman got Michael. Let me go.
I told you to thank Al Heyman at the beginning of the show.
This is all my fault. It's like Final Destination. He just come in and sign you to the field.
Oh my God, fellas, let me hit y'all with something. That first movie scared the shit out of me, and I leave my house for 3 weeks. I'm not even playing. Like,
bro, he just signed Michael to a multi-fight deal. We're not going to see him till next year. Unbiased, who you got?
Well, if this fight was a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I would say Loma. It's going to be the coming of age for Devin Haney. some of the mistakes that he's made as a younger fighter, he's going to clean up some of those things. I think he's going to continue to improve, and he is going to be to impose his will overall during the fight. I have Devin Haney winning the fight.
So we got 2 for Heaven Daney, 3 for Loma. Drew, who you got?
I'm leaning right now. If you had me fucking twist my arm, I got Devin winning by 1 ass hair, by 1 round.
So
But the day of the weigh, it's I got it 55-45. That's how close it is. The day of the weigh-in is going to tell a whole story because this is after Ramadan, and
bro, that's the other
but
thing.
then
He gotta try to make weight while observing Ramadan.
That's
bro.
going to help him actually. It's going to help him make weight.
We're assuming that everybody picking Loma is assuming he's not going to download for 3-4 fucking rounds.
It's bro. First and foremost, the downloading shit, right? Wait. That come from the Lopez fight. What does Lopez have that Devin don't have?
Power.
Got pop.
Hello.
He got power to make you think like, nah, I ain't gonna do that because if I do that, I'm gonna get the shit popped out of me. Devin, God bless him, he's a great young boxer, but he ain't got power. Come on now. I
agree, but historically, Loma is a slow starter though too.
Like 2 rounds.
I mean, sometimes
like,
once Devin starts,
Loma really don't get going. Loma got to be on his ass from the first round because
he ain't gonna be on his ass from the first round though. He not like he not.
I mean, but something tells me once Devin like peppers him with like maybe 1 or 2 jabs, Loma could be like, oh, okay, I got nothing to worry about. I could just do my thing.
If I don't know nothing else, he gonna read him in that first round. He gonna try to see what he got. But Devin is not no dummy, which is to his credit that he not just gonna throw some big dumb power shot. He gonna keep checking you with that jab. And really, it's not about Loma worrying about a power shot. It's can Loma get around the jab? Because that's Devin's money punch, the jab. That's what you got to get around. You got to get to the side of that shit or around that shit. If you can't, that fight is over.
Bro, if Jojo Diaz can get back.
How long ago was Jojo Diaz fight? How long ago was the Jojo Diaz fight?
That shit was recent.
Was it over 2 years ago? Yes.
Nah, 2020. Well, yeah.
I see what
he's
you're
matured
saying.
more as a fighter.
It's a hope
but you're not going to mature as a fighter against George Kambosos, bro. Come on,
what about
bro.
the weight cut? Yeah, I think at this point the weight cut is going to affect Devin Haney.
I think Ramadan's going to help him for his weight cut. Ramadan's going to help his weight cut.
It's definitely not going to help him.
Yes, it is. Ramadan's going to help his weight cut.
Well, we're also assuming that like Devin isn't eating food right now because the last time he was fighting during Ramadan, the Muslims got mad at him because he was posting pictures of sandwiches and shit. So
it's not haram. It's haram. He's not.
Shout out to Legacy Warrior.
We had Nonito Donaire on here saying that his weight is affected. Like, it's going to affect him, bro. Like, come on. Like, let's just call it what it is.
Someone in the chat said he's not observing Ramadan.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Muhammad might be like, all right, I got Loma now.
Yo, for real, I might be like Shahiling Sahala. Let me stop playing. I won't get in trouble.
Oh, I might have to change my pick if he's doing some haram for it based on his religion now.
Oh, Andrew Tate, he gonna get in trouble with Andrew Tate. You don't want that, bro. You don't want Top G getting mad. You get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Legacy Warrior for the big money. Good guy. Who's gonna win this fight, man?
That gentleman, I'm biased, stole my thunder. If this was 2 years ago, I would be saying Loma, and I really want Loma to win. I think he's a special fighter. I think he's had a great career, but it looks like David is advancing. He's rising in talent. It looks like we got to forget. I forget, but we got to remember that Loma's pushing 36 now.
35.
35. Yeah, did he just turn 35, or is he?
He just turned 35.
Okay, well, he's getting to the end of his prime there, and Devin just looks like he's more game, and he didn't look good. I mean, I don't say he didn't look good, but Loma didn't look that great in his last fight, and that's a red herring fight a little bit. I know you might have said that he had the ear layoff, but if you throw in the age factor, was it the layoff, or is it just he's getting older? And then you have Devin looking big, and he's got the reach. I'm going with Devin.
It's a great fight. I'm going to buy it. Ride Out of the Storm says Loma by unanimous decision. He will outclass Devin Haney, and Devin is going to clinch a lot in the fight. He will make the fight boring as usual. Don't say that, because if Devin makes it a boring fight, that means he's going to win.
Yeah, I gotta say
I
this
swear,
though.
like,
Everybody's saying if it was Loma 2 years ago, you do realize that was Loma before he got his shoulder surgery, right?
Yeah. No. Let me say this. 2 to 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I'll say it right fucking now. 2 years ago,
Loma
I
killed
would
him.
go with Loma indefinitely. I do believe that Devin becoming undisputed, and I've heard other fighters say this. When you become a champion, for whatever reason, it does make you fight a little better. He ain't just a champion, though. He is the undisputed.
He the man.
Bro,
what happens after fighters become undisputed most of the time? They're peaking, so they start to decline. Like, I'm not saying that
Usyk, bro.
That's true, but Usyk
Didn't happen to Crawford, bro.
How many fights?
Didn't happen to Crawford, bro.
Yeah, but that's two fighters. Let's remember Zab Judah versus Costas.
Didn't happen to Clarissa Shields, bro.
Keep going.
Keep
Didn't happen to Mr. Holyfield, bro.
Taylor,
It
bro.
didn't happen to Lennox Lewis.
It happened to Lennox.
Evander.
Hey, Jules, panel. Here's who our guy is, Ricky, man. So, first off, it's a 50-50 fight. We know that. But if I have to pick somebody, now I'm looking at total body of work. I'm looking at a lot of different things. So with Devin, of course, he's got the size, he's got that jab, and he's got the youth. With Loma, he's got the footwork, hand speed, and he stays in that pocket. He applies pressure, especially as the fight goes on. So I'm going to say right now, Loma by 115, 113, something like that. So I think, yeah, exactly. And people are talking about his age, but he's a well-preserved fucking guy. He can't.
With Ricky, this is my thing. Usually the base for any prediction I make, the base, which is the focal point, is the styles of the fighters. So off of styles alone, no intangibles. That means no age, no weight range, just off of styles. Loma has the style to beat Devin. He does,
in my opinion,
as
well. I think, and with Loma though, here's the thing: he's fought guys like Devin. Devin hasn't fought guys like him. When I saw that Gary Russell, when I saw that fucking Gary Russell fight, I said, "Man, okay, let's see." Okay, he had his fucking fight with Salido, which, by the way, man, people are riding on that shit like it was Loma got destroyed. I'm like, it was a
but I'm with you on this.
He lost
the Salido fight. Salido did give everybody the blueprint. This is a very good boxer, right? This is a very talented. He's a great boxer. You don't box this motherfucker. You fight him. It's an old saying: fight the boxer, box the fighter. Salido ain't trying to sit here and box you, motherfucker. Punch him in the dick.
You saw how rough that fight was. Hey, that fight was rough. Lomachenko got welcomed to the fucking professionals with that fight, man.
That's what you supposed to do. Like, now, Devin is Devin. Is he gonna go in there? Yeah, I'm trying to rough the little man up. I'm trying to rough the little old man up. The way you fight an old fighter, any older fighter, male or female, you got to get physical with him. Devin is not that guy. So when I look at the styles of the fighters, if I just take all the intangibles away about the age and the weight, just looking at the styles, I'm like, Devin is not that guy that's gonna put an elbow in your neck. He's not that guy that's going to sneak a cock shot in there when the ref not looking. He is not that guy. He is a pure boxer.
Hey, Jules,
one more
point.
Do you think Lomachenko is really that battle thorn to where he has like 50 plus fights, 60 plus fights, and
let me break it down for you like this. I ain't even going to say his pro record. 396 amateur fights, amateur victories, 1 loss. That's what I look at.
With that loss avenged twice.
Yeah, but that's a lot though, bro. Yeah. That's a lot of punches you've been throwing. That's a lot of repeat stress fractures and shit. That's a lot, bro. Like, even though he don't look like he got, you don't got that many pro fights, but them amateur fights, that's miles on the odometer, bro. It is.
That's true.
I think
you get as hurt in the amateurs.
Hey, gentlemen,
This is
I just wanted to respond to somebody said something in the chat about he the IBF rules. Since he's undisputed, it will not be based on IBF rules, so he'll be able to hydrate basically, any way he wants to.
Yeah, that they lift that rule whenever there's more than one alphabet.
Whenever there's a unification, more or less.
Yeah, they lift that rule. It's only if it's an IBF, specifically just an IBF fight. But if it's more than one title on the line, they lift that shit. The rehydration is not the problem. It's getting down to the weight that's the problem for fighters because you end up leaving the fight in the gym. You end up leaving it in the gym. You can rehydrate to whatever you want after the fact, but you end up leaving the fight in the gym. And the danger for Devin, which I'm now factoring in, is, your punch resistance has never been that great. Being real, it hasn't. I seen that Diaz fight. I didn't like how he took the shots. The Linares shot, I didn't like that. I will say he looked sharp with Cambo. He did look sharp. Go back and watch both them fights.
Yeah.
He was on point. He
didn't look flat. He didn't look like a dude that, I'm tired. But that's Cambo, though. It's Cambo.
Let me ask, does Devin take the body well? I mean, because Loma's going to go inside and take the body for a lot.
Bro, who hits him? I never seen nobody go to Devin's body.
Neither have I.
I saw Jojo.
Loma's going.
Jojo did.
That's
he hurt him in some round. I forgot.
Jojo kind of exposed Devin in a way, because Jojo was all up in his face, and Devin did nothing about it.
Yeah.
Bro,
when you apply pressure on Devin, he don't like it.
But also,
Devin got
more
rocks.
pressure. He like people talking about Devin's jab, bro. Jojo shut that shit down. Like,
Well,
shut
no,
his jab down.
Loma's
my man Haney got rocked though.
And he still lost.
The liver shot. The liver shot is one of Loma's money punches. So you got to keep an eye on that. I mean, if Devin's definitely going to have to protect his body against Loma. There's no doubt about that.
And that's what I was saying earlier, guys. That hand speed when he's coming in, because he's in the pocket. He's gonna stay right there in the pocket within range. He's coming upstairs and downstairs. So that's one of the things I'm interested in seeing is how is Haney going to keep using that stick with somebody who's used to fighting your style. You've never fought his style. So this is going to be, man, I love it, man. In terms of Ryan Garcia and fucking Tank, man,
fuck that shit. This is
That's why I
Fuck
said
that bullshit. This is the real fight right here.
Ryan and Tank is some JV shit, bro. That shit ain't no high level fight. With Devin and Loma, motherfuckers is really sitting here stumped like, yo, I don't
The
know.
only reason I only threw that out there, bro, the only reason I mentioned that fight is because right now that fight is number one. It's the fight that's going to bring in. It has more monetary value. Number two, it's going to attract more fans and casuals to the sport. But a lot of these cats who don't follow the sport really understand what we're talking about right now. So I appreciate the uproar when I said Ryan Garcia and Tank.
For real. Let me read the super chat. Will says, didn't happen to the last undisputed lightweight champion, Pernell Whitaker. Rider of the Storm says, Devon's undisputed, but he's not respected as one. Now, I don't agree with that. That kid paid his dues, bro.
He did. He went to Australia. He had to do that.
I agree with this
There's a lot of talk around circles that Devin doesn't get his full respect over.
Did I mention that he went to Australia twice?
Because let me tell you this, Rider of the Storm. If Tszyu would have went to Australia the way that Triller wanted him to, we wouldn't be here right now. Devin literally did what Teofimo would not. Most people forget. Drew, remember, most people forget. Triller told him, yo, look, it's money for the fight in Australia, Tszyu. If you want money, it's money for the fight in Australia. Tszyu was like, no. All right then, bro. Then keep waiting then. Keep waiting.
I think what it is, Devin gets respect to a point. It's just Devin, because he doesn't fight in a way that is like, he's no Pernell at that weight. He's no Floyd at that weight. Yep. So there's going to be a discrepancy in how much respect he thinks he deserves and how much he actually gets.
You know what?
Let's keep it a buck, Jules. Keep it a buck. No. The guys that they compare him to, what would fucking Pernell and Floyd do with a JoJo Diaz?
Yeah, but the shit is, if I'm judging him as a fighter, the hyperbole of other people don't come into it. All I know is this kid told me 3-4 years ago he wanted Loma. And 3-4 years later, he wasn't lying. He was telling the truth. So
Yeah,
what the
no,
fuck
I
are you worried about?
I
Somebody
respect
comparing him to
Devin.
Floyd?
I'm purely picking Loma from a stylistic point of view, but I like Devin.
Devin Haney is not getting, I think, as much respect because he doesn't do the statement wins. He doesn't knock out guys in like the second round enough. I think that's the thing he's just simply.
That's literally it. That's literally it.
And I'm with that, bro. I'm with that. No, I get that. But my thing is, Tszyu didn't win them 3 belts in sensational fashion, you know. From Loma, remember when he won them? That shit wasn't no motherfucking. That shit was not no barn burner.
Jules, how'd you have the fight? How'd you have it? Tell everybody.
I stand by it. I had the shit a draw, bro. I had it a draw.
No, I get that, but can we say on Tszyu's ascension to the Loma fight, he was knocking motherfuckers out, and that's where the hype came from.
Yeah, but my thing is that, look, I get that Devin don't knock people out, but that's not the point. The point is, motherfuckers was certain motherfuckers. I ain't even gonna say nothing. Certain motherfuckers was cool calling Tszyu undisputed when he wasn't. But now you got a problem calling a real undisputed champion undisputed. Well, bro, that's because you fucking
I know somebody that was doing that. Their channel rhymes with lunch truck.
Bro, come on with the shit. All I'm saying is give that kid his flowers. That's all I'm saying. Javante didn't want no parts of this man.
Julius, Tszyu lost his flowers with his performances after the Tszyu fight, the Loma fight. Yeah,
bro, I've been saying he looked like shit ever since he got to 140.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying, look, motherfuckers had to beg and plead and do rain dances and sacrifice lambs and goats so that Javante would fight this man. And to this day, he still has not fought this man. Look at who fighting him. Devin. Motherfucker not going to tell me that Ryan Garcia is more dangerous than Vasil Lomachenko. He not. He's not.
Hey, you know what? He's not more dangerous than Jermaine Ortiz, if you want to be real with the shit. Tell me I'm lying. Consensus.
I'm just saying. Look, motherfuckers get cool with a lot of shit, but I'm just telling you, if the fight was Ryan Garcia, Jermaine Ortiz, forget the Davis shit. If it was them, how confident are you that he win that fight?
I got Jermaine Ortiz.
How confident? Because Luke Campbell put him on his ass. That's what I know.
Yeah.
And Luke Campbell was not.
Why is the top rank getting that dude more fights? What the hell is up with Jermaine Ortiz? They need to keep
I don't know, but he should be fighting. Like, I like that kid. I think that kid.
I like him too. Hell yeah.
I think they need to send him to 140. And a fight that I would like is Arnold Barboza, Jermaine Ortiz.
Ooh.
I would like that.
Oh, look at Jules.
I think he set up that there.
Or if he's gonna stand at 135, put him in with Shakur. Why not?
Why not?
That's a great.
Yo, Jules, you should be matchmaking, man. We're gonna miss you when they take you.
Nah, they ain't gonna take me, bro. I'm gonna be here. Look. This the shit. I'm about to warn all the Americans. Let me warn all the Americans. The West is gonna fall. I'm gonna relocate to Qatar. When I go to Qatar,
you know Jermaine Ortiz lives there, right?
He lived there?
Yeah, he lives in the Middle East.
No way,
bro.
Wow.
Why does he live in Qatar, bro? Probably because he know what I know.
I forget where. Somewhere in
because he likes living in a civilized country with no fucking homeless and
I'm gonna be real with you. You know the real reason why? Nobody gonna believe this. Middle Eastern women are better looking than everybody.
I was just thinking that.
Bro.
He's Muslim.
They're thick as fuck too, bro.
For real, yo, like they bad, yo. Like they say la verdad. Motherfuckers need to stop lying, yo.
Hey, fellas, I have another curious question. We're gonna drop down a few weight classes here. Inoue and Fulton, right? I want to revisit this. I know it got postponed, what have you. I don't know everybody's thoughts on that. I think it's a really fucking good fight. And I think that this, to me, the X factor in that one is one, can Inoue carry his power up to that weight class? Number two, will the winner fight Akhmadaliev to unify? Go ahead, guys.
Let me go.
Go ahead, Jules.
One, I absolutely believe that the winner will fight Akhmadaliev. Well, let's put it this way. If Inoue wins, I 100% believe that the Akhmadaliev fight will happen. The problem is, one, Fulton is not no bitch. He's durable. We saw that in the Figueroa fight. A lot of shots got in, and he took them shots. He didn't go down. He didn't go out. remember, Brandon is bigger and he throw more punches than Inoue. Inoue only throw 1 or 2 punches at a time. He don't throw that much. So he's not a volume puncher. So you can't wear down Stephan with volume because you're not a volume puncher. So my question is he going to be able to find the punches? Because Stephan is not going to come forward. He fight off the back foot most of the fight. Move lateral most of the fight.
Jules, you forget, Fulton's inside game is kind of underrated, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, but I don't think Fulton is not no dummy, though. If you know that he's naturally smaller than you are, why I'm going to fight you on the inside and make your job easier? Why would I do that? If anything, I'm gonna make you have to work.
No. I'm saying, but hear me out. I mean, I'm just saying, I know play keep away, but will he eventually sell out? That's my thing.
Yeah, but if he sells out, that opens him to counters from Inoue.
Yep.
And he has
He does.
to. He literally has no choice but to step to Inoue every round.
Yep.
They're gonna rob him if he
but
doesn't.
no. Well, also he can't win off his back foot. Like 90% of people try to fight Inoue, try to move, and they end up getting hunted down and fucked up. So I think mid range.
Inoue, he ain't reckless with his punches. I think he when he throws some shit, he makes sure it lands. So,
Yeah, he's economical.
Yep.
I think Fulton can fight him back, bro. He's durable. I think he's durable to fight him back. And
Tú
he'll
sabes
handle
lo
his
que
power.
no es eso. Si tú le das una guerra a ese muchacho, if you fight him in the pocket, you expose yourself to his power. That's the caveat. You don't know if his power carries. You don't. None of us do. But if you fight him in the pocket, you'll get the chance to find out. Mm-hmm. Is that what you want?
But even mid range,
I wouldn't really. I wouldn't want to find out.
I think he'll do the spurts, not the whole fight.
Julio with the case foul. Let's go.
Yeah, mid range, Inoue's a better fighter. Way
Than
better
Fulton.
puncher midway. Yeah, mid range, absolutely more accurate. He lands better body work. Yeah, I think mid range he'll eat Fulton up.
He's gonna stop Fulton.
Let me read the super chat. Hey! The winner of Tank versus Ryan is the new face of boxing. My ass. Fotex says Julius is currently in Mexico. He lying to y'all. La verdad. Yo estoy en Hermosillo ahora. I'm in Hermosillo y Sonora. I swear I am.
Hey, Jules. I'm out of here, people.
Take care, bud.
Saludos.
All right, man. Take care, man.
I'm out, bro. You guys have a good one, man.
Inoue is from that Crawford, that Usyk cloth, bro. He's gonna rise to the occasion and he's gonna fold that dude.
You think he's going to stop?
I'm booking it.
But Jules, you didn't finish what you were.
I'm gonna leave it on this because I'm trying to clap some cheeks tonight. So I'm going to shut it down early. I could see a way that Inoue stops him, but it is contingent upon what Fulton does. If Fulton sells out, he gets stopped.
But even if he fights off the ropes, though, like if he's going backwards, Fulton looks bad off the ropes. He gets hit when he's on the ropes.
Yeah, he does.
And the difference between Inoue and Figueroa is Inoue might only throw 1, 2, or 3, but he waits. His precision and his accuracy is.
I mean that's what he has. That he's not a brute force guy. He's a form guy. The reason the punch is hard is because he's a fucking Spartan, bro. He has perfect fucking form. But this is a bigger guy than the guys that usually fight, man. It's a bigger guy.
That's what I'm saying. It's a 50-50 fight, bro. I'm so bummed that it got postponed. But
but it's back on, bro.
I know it's back on, but I really wanted to see.
I didn't know if
you guys know the new date.
Oh, Jack, that's a good point.
It's July
coming off a year layoff.
Well, didn't he fight last fall?
When was the Danny Romo?
No, he didn't fight until July. Remember, he fought that after the Charlo fight, after the Charlo Castano.
Yeah, he was on the was he on the Zoo card or am I tripping?
Nah, he wasn't on the shake card. You mean?
Before you go, like, I don't know if I heard card. Where does your gut tell you who's Prograis gonna sign with? Who do you think?
Matchroom.
That wasn't June. He fought
Matchroom. No, Matchroom, bro. Look, I spoke to Regis. I told him the fight to make is the Jack Casserole fight, because if you go to the UK and you knock this guy out, that's a whole nother thing. Remember, this dude took Josh to the limit. If you knock him out, that's a statement, bro. It's a statement.
Actually beat Josh.
Exactly. A lot of people think he beat Josh.
I think he beat Josh too.
A lot of people thought Regis beat Josh when that fight happened.
So I think the logical fight, and look, Regis ain't no dummy neither. The biggest bag, if we're gonna be honest, this is why I think he's gonna go to Matchroom. The biggest bag is Matchroom.
Yeah.
That's the biggest bag. PBC ain't got no money for you, bro. They don't. In Top Rank, they got money if it's Lopez. Then they got money.
Yeah, PBC has no fighters there. Really.
Well, they do. No, they do. They got Matias and they got Puelo, but them shits ain't worth no money. Them shits is not worth no money. He gonna go to Matchroom. On that note, I will see y'all gentlemen on the next live, and I will be going live this weekend for the fights.
Goodbye, Tszyu Senior.
All right, night, y'all.
Cambosos!